I'm all good now.
Okay. He kind of smirks. He says, "You have very nice aim there, sir. It was very projectile. I'm amazed at how much you actually came."
Well, son, unless you want to know the demonstration, I suggest you get to what you're here for.
Very well. I am here from my master, Tummy Fang. He has sent me to gather you, for you are one of the best, and we need you for a mission as part of the agreement.
What's in it for me?
Well, the typical is a job. You will be paid very handsomely.
Alright, fuck it. I ain't got shit to do. I'm in.
Wonderful. Just after sunset, we would like you to come to the Gilded Leaf. It is a tobacco house in the Brass Cat district. Do you think you can manage that?
Dan's gonna love that one.
Hell yeah, I'd love to kill.
Wonderful. Well, we will see you then. I am off to find the rest of our partners' mission.
Oh, guess I'll get back to business too.
You have 3 hours till sunset. Please have your weapon away by then.
I'll have her unloaded, tucked away.
Wonderful. Goodbye, sir. And he kind of turns away, kind of gives you a disgusted look as he wipes off some dust on his shoulder and just glides.
Oh, that ain't dust.
Okay, and now you guys know how Gideon's going to be.
Okay, can everyone type their character names into Discord for me?
Well, put it in the general chat, that way you
Okay.
don't lose it. Or create
Gotcha.
another chat or something. So we're doing a lot of
Yeah,
dice.
we'll just do it in the general. Oh well.
Well, in general.
Alright. Just slap them in there for everyone. Oh god. Okay, right. You're gonna be that kind of character. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I've dealt with worse. I can do that. I once had a friend that tried to fuck everything on the mission.
Excuse me, sir, but I just jacked off into an open grave onto a fresh corpse. If you don't think I'm not gonna try to fuck something along this trip.
Okay. You got gaslight point.
Hi, Mom. Just kidding. I'm waiting for that to happen.
No, your sister's gonna walk in on that one.
All right. Is everyone situated? Got their character names in chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your last name, Canyon?
Jacques does not have a last name.
He doesn't.
God.
He doesn't indeed.
Oh my god.
All right, share.
It's fair.
That is so that no woman can take it.
How do you say that?
Jacques.
Jacques.
Cousteau.
No, I'm asking about what Michael put.
Jacques
Oh.
Cousteau?
Jacques Cousteau.
Ah,
Pink Panther.
Okay.
I couldn't remember how to say it.
His next be brought to the mission.
Canyon.
Wow.
Shannon?
Yeah.
Have your name, man.
Wow. We go from gravedigger to womanizer. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Great 2 times in a row. Okay. What is Jacques doing right now?
Oh, he's. I mean, like, what time of day is it?
Well, let's see. I want
3 hours
mission-
from sunset.
Hold on. So, yeah, it's a little bit before sunset.
Oh, that doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so he's definitely on his day off, no matter what time of day. He's at a bar, smoking a nice long cigarette, and a glass of cognac in front of him.
Okay. So, hold
He
on.
hasn't eaten anything in like hours, but it somehow doesn't make him drunk.
Okay. Okay.
Dude's got
So,
the tolerance of a mule.
Well, it's also like he nurses it, but no one can tell.
So, you're sitting there. You're a mummer, so you're very famous. Everyone wants to see you. You have
Oh,
a couple bodyguards. You have a couple bodyguards standing behind you, trying to keep all the fangirls away from you. You swear you hear 3 of your ex-girlfriends in the crowd, but it doesn't matter.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just a nice long drag staring into the abyss.
And you can hear one of your bodyguards he's having some issues. He's like, sir, please, we can't. And I don't know, you just hear a very loud whack, like as if a sledgehammer were to have hit some concrete, and your bodyguard falls to the ground. A man in a velvet suit just kind of brushes himself off, steps over the guard, and just proceeds to walk next to you. Pulls out the chair next to you, sits down, puts down a coin on the table, and the bartender, without hesitation, brings you another round.
All right. I immediately just finish my current drink. I give the man. I finish my drink, and then I give the man. I just say, yes.
Jacques, you seem to fit what all the newspapers have to say about you. Unfortunately, I'm not here for your performing arts. I am here because you are a mummer, and I am here because we need you for a job.
Of course you do. Of course.
Now, this job is being hosted by my master, Tummy Fang, and we require someone with...
I roll my eyes when he says that name.
Do you have an issue with Mr. Fang?
I've done work with him in the past.
Well, he is one of the highest ranking members in the Red Lotus, and we'd prefer it if you never rolled your eyes again, otherwise you will lose one of them.
Oh shit!
Wait, did you just say Red Lotus? Isn't that Ian?
Yeah,
Um,
Ian's Cartel's host.
Which means I'll probably be one of the last people introduced.
I've, fine,
Yes.
as you say. Tell me more about this job.
Very well. Tommy Fang has requested that he give you majority information, but I can say that we'll be needing you to obtain a very valuable document to the Red Lotus from the Blooded.
Okay, and where shall I be meeting Mr. Fang?
I will need you to come to the Gilded Leaf. It is a tobacco house in Brass Cat District, just before sunset. Think you can arrange that?
Do they still have that 30-year cognac?
You see, when you're a man as proficient as Tommy Fang, you can have anything you'd like.
Then I shall be there an hour early.
Wonderful.
And I just take. I then finish. I don't care how long the cigarette is. I just suck the rest in and just then blow the rest out, and I then motion to whatever bodyguard is laying down to be carried away.
And he smirks. He's like, "Good. You two do not care for unneeded trash." And he stands up, puts another coin down as another bottle gets brought to you, and he just exits the building.
See you soon.
Okay. That is the Womanizer and the...
And the, he doesn't know how to say that.
The necrophiliac.
Yes. That's... I might actually write that down on this character sheet. Okay. Right. Okay.
I prefer the term pansexual.
The sex-addicted necrophiliac.
Pansexual includes corpses.
Okay, Freddy,
That would be me.
are you ready to be brought into the mission?
Sure, but I haven't quite thought of what I'd be doing.
Okay, well, you are a poisoner.
Yes. And I'm reading on what the Forgotten do, and a lot of it is just, street thug stuff.
You just go around doing what you want. You're just a
straight
little guy.
thuggin'.
Well, I guess
Are you in a street fight right now?
that's actually what I was thinking. Because, yeah, let's go with that. I am in a street fight with
Okay. Yep, you're in the middle of a street. There are people
With
shouting,
another
yelling.
guy.
Other people are putting down bets. Some of them are saying, hey, I got 20 on the ugly looking one. Which one's that? They're just shouting back and forth, trying to figure out. You're in there. You're going up. You're fighting a guy.
I'm fighting a guy twice my size.
Yup, you're fighting a big circle guy. Those are kind of people that are from the Russian mafia. You know, he's there trying to win a bet, trying to beat you up. He is losing, desperately. He is getting his ass beat. And
I just realized poisoners have stilettos.
Those are blades. That's what that means, Freddy.
I know, but I'm just
No,
thinking
he
of
has
like
high
issues.
heels. He has high heels.
This is a dude in high
Yes.
heels with very stabby things.
Oh my god, his character's drag.
No,
His character does drag.
He's getting shit done. He's beating up this big Russian guy. He doesn't notice there's this second Russian guy coming up behind him. He's about to grab him, but out of nowhere, you hear a gunshot, and the guy coming up behind you just falls dead. And all you see is this man in a velvet suit just put a flintlock pistol back into his pocket, and he just continues walking forward. The other circle guy kind of backs up and runs away as everyone's distracted, and the entire street just clears when they hear the gunshot. And he looks around, sees that people have dropped their money. He picks them up, hands it to you, and he says, "I believe these are your winnings."
And you know, let's walk up to him, be like, "Here's the voice. What do you want, boy?"
You see, I am here representing my master, Tommy Fang. He is a very high-ranking Red Lotus official, and we are here to request your assistance in a job as part of the agreement.
What are you gonna pay me?
Well, Tommy Fang is very well sought out fellow, and we can easily assign for you to get a crate of gold shillings.
That's a lot of money down here on the streets.
It'll be plenty for you to not have to work for 2 years.
Ooh. I like that. This begging and thieving life is getting to me.
Well, I promise you, if you get this job done, we will reward you very handsomely.
What's the job?
Mr. Fang would like to give you all the details. All I will tell you is that we need you to steal a very valuable document to the Red Lotus from a blooded captain.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Wonderful. We will need you to be at the Gilded Leaf, a tobacco house in the Brass Cat district.
I
Just
like
around
me some
the
good
sunset.
tobacco.
Do you think you can arrange yourself to be there?
I can't.
You can't?
Can't.
Can. Wonderful. Well then, we will see you there. And he just kind of looks around, sees the blood spots, smirks, and just walks away. Alright, and last but not least, we need a Daniel Cho to be represented.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ian, what do you think your character is doing right now?
Oh, late afternoon, shortly before sunset.
Yep.
I can be found meditating on one of my ships. I'm the first officer of a ship.
Alright, so you're there on the ship.
I'm meditating in the lower decks.
Okay, so
Probably
you're
by the munitions room would be my guess.
Okay. So you're down there meditating, everything's peace and quiet. You told your men if there's even a single noise, you will cut off their toes. They seem to respect you very well. No one's making any noises. Out of nowhere, you hear some whispers as people go, please don't go in there. He's psycho. You do not want to mess with him. You do not want to. And then you just start hearing everyone upstairs just getting smacked repeatedly. And you can hear about 10 of your men just instantly get beat up and drop down. And all you hear is the faint sound of very soft steps coming down the stairs. And the door creaks open. There's a man standing there in a nice velvet suit. He's patting off some dust, and he sets his cane back on the ground and looks over to you. And he goes, I'm sorry to disturb your meditation, Mr. Joe, but the Red Lotus are holding a mission, and we'd prefer it if we send one of our own on the... Mr. Cho.
I slowly open my eyes, stand up, and walk to the gentleman and stand toe to toe with him.
Mr. Cho, you do not want to get into a fight with me again. Remember what happened last time? We both had broken legs.
Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum.
I slowly smirk and say, when do I leave?
Wonderful. Come to the Gilded Leaf before sunset, and we will have the mission set.
I take one step backwards, bow, and brush past this handsome gentleman.
A man of honor. He smirks, turns around, follows you, and then leaves. All right. So you are all brought just around sunset to the Gilded Leaf.
Except me.
Tobacco House.
I'm there early.
You're there early. You were inside, going nuts on some alcohol.
Screw
Yeah.
you.
So
It's it's a really fucking good like cognac. It's got like, the notes of, like
You in the
peppermint.
the Gilded Leaf is a tobacco house just in the Brass Cat district of Little Tawani. The Gilded Leaf is a dimly lit, smoky establishment with wood-paneled walls, thick carpets, comfortable plush armchairs, and a fine selection of brandy. And there's plenty of smoking tobaccos around for, of course, a legitimate front. So, as you're being brought in, the right word is said to one of the attending guards in the entrance through a false fireplace to a secret back room, where there's a haze in the air from narcotics smuggling into the city by the Red Lotus Society. Your broker, Tommy Feng, is sitting on a velvet couch, smoking the shit out of a cigar. He is a former street thug whose scarred face tells tales of 100 back alley fights. He lounges casually,
Fuck yeah, street thug.
and he stays there smoking the shit out of his cigar for several long moments before he turns, looks at you, closes the book he was reading, sets it down next to them, and he apologizes to each of you for keeping you guys waiting. So, thank you, all of you, for coming. As you understand, this is a mission very much needed, and we needed the best of the best, which is why we had to look so far for each and every one of you. So, shall we just crack on and I give you the information, you can fuck off?
You got one of them Cubans?
Man,
Of course
I
do.
saw that gravedigger jerking off in the grave. I don't want to be here with this kind.
As soon as I hear, like I've probably met Daniel Cho at least once.
You've met Ian, yes.
Yeah, but I never met Henry Fletcher and Gideon Graham, and I just roll my eyes thinking,
Man, I stole from you 3 years ago.
I simply remove my pistol from its holster and place it on the table and sit quietly.
and I'm just thinking, what the fuck has Fang got me into this time?
Dan's off in the corner jerking it.
No. I'm waiting on my Cubans to the guard. Gosh.
James, please bring Gideon one of my Cubans. And the man in the velvet suit walks forward with this nice, delicately made wooden box, opens it up, and there's about 30 cigars.
Hey man, anybody willing to give up one of his own cigars is fine by me.
I can imagine the disgust on Jacques' face right now.
Because like he appreciates Fang's love of the cigar. Like that's about all they get along on.
So the man in the velvet suit moves over to Jock, lowers himself, and offers Jock another a cigar if you'd like one.
And he takes it, and he doesn't take any like fucking light from him. He lights it himself. Like
Gotcha.
he can do. He's a big boy.
I'm gonna take one of your cheapest drinks.
Okay. Okay. And? You're just
I'm-
taking it?
You're just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
take it.
fucking drink it.
Fucking
I'm gonna
Okay.
pay for it because I'm at a bar, and I'm gonna drink it.
Don't even ask for it. Just walk up to the wall and
Alright,
take it.
He just walks over to like one of the bottles on the side.
Fine.
Just picks it up.
Ask the fucking bartender for
Alright.
the cheapest drink.
I
Is that better?
No, it's fine. You already grabbed the bottle. You're just drinking the bottle by yourself.
Ah, perfect.
You're
I
a
just asked-
thug. It's what you do. You just take shit.
I asked Fang, so what do you want me to steal? And I emphasize me just a little bit. Just maybe like these, people around me will notice. Maybe.
Man, better be careful what you're drinking.
So, Daniel, fuck, Jesus Christ. I'm so you guys are interesting. So, Mr. Fang just smirks at all of you. He's just like, it seems I might have wronged a controversial bunch, but nonetheless, you will get the job done for me.
Well, yeah, you brought in two of the highest ranking members of society and then two of the lowest.
Look, as much as you may not like your compatriots, they are very well known for getting the job done, and they are very well known for getting it done correctly.
Bunch of rich bastards.
Call me Gideon Graham.
So,
Just go
before
around.
you
Call me
all start
Gideon
to
Graham.
argue with each other, I will explain. I need the four of you to get an almanac. Do you know what this is?
That's like one of them little nuts they put in them candies, right?
I just groan so audibly, like. Oh.
Hey, pretty boy, you got something to say? You can turn and say it to me.
Look, an almanac is a book. This is a chemic's almanac, and it contains the formula for gunpowder. Now, as you know, gunpowder is only allowed to the Red Lotus Society, and we do not need others getting it, especially not the blooded. I believe we all can agree on that.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
fella.
Now, you are charged with destroying this almanac,
Hey,
which was recently stolen. What is it?
can we use gunpowder to do it?
Next time,
Wait.
time I hear you interrupt.
I have a question.
Okay,
What is
yeah.
Canyon's guy again?
I'm Jacques. I'm a disguising kind of guy.
No, like the cartel.
Mummer?
Mummer.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a very ostentatious clothing. It's
I
very.
suppose we should have typed our whole thing out in the general chat, shouldn't we?
You
Instead
should
of just the
slap
names.
it all in there.
All right, everybody back at it.
Okay,
Well,
everyone
you
type.
just edit your post. Look at that, I edited mine.
God,
Gravedigger.
getting grave digger.
That's all I need to know.
What's your class, Dan?
Nope, just grave
I added it in. I don't know why it didn't.
It's fine. You're just a great dig. You'll get.
Nope, I'm adding it in.
He's just a gravedigger. That's it.
That's all I need to know. He's a grave digger jerking off into graves. Kind of guy.
Pall bearer. Interesting. No, bird, no, Frenchman, super high class.
Right. So, we need you to destroy this almanac, which was stolen from the Red Lotus by a blooded capo by the name of Jaeger Blackknife. He has taken the almanac to his lair beneath the Southern Tannery in the South Tannery County District, as you would believe it. He has a scrivener in his employment furiously attempting to translate this almanac. You have 2 days to get this job done, which means you have 4 segments. You must complete this by the second night, otherwise they will have the almanac completely translated and they will have access to gunpowder. Now, if you are able to get the job done, and you receive the almanac intact, we will pay you even more. And if you can get the job done and either kill or get the scrivener to leave the city, we will pay you even more. Do you have any questions for me?
If we have his location, why was I not sent alone?
We told you, in the South Ton Tannery, that is where you must go. There is a lair underneath the tannery, and that is where they are working on translating our almanac.
What did you say, South Ton?
South Ton.
It's like one of those amalgamations of the words south and town. Southton.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, like, some things I see in here, like, with Forgotten, pass safely through the old city. Now, is there, like, a map?
Where?
Is there, like, a map of all this?
Okay, so basically, no. What that basically means is you can spend your influence to get, like, the old city. That's kind of where all the crime's happening. So it's in the poor district. So you can like safely travel across part of the town because of that. So it's not like one section is the old city. Like it just means if that's where all the cartels are, you can safely like scurry through. Like you can get held up. You can they can show you like different underground passages and like ways to get through alleyways. So that way no one.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because like to get to this tannery, don't we have to go through other districts?
Yes, you will. And like there's not a map to go along with it. It's just kind of like there's two parts of town. You can either go to the upstate part of town where the crown is and the nobility, or you're down in the commons area where all the cartels run wild.
Ah, so perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect for me.
Right. So, are there any questions about any of the information I've given you lot? Jacques, please stop rolling your eyes every time you see someone even breathe.
Even breathe.
I take a nice long drag, and I say, "Oh man, you know how it gonna be."
Yes, I understand the kind of man you are, but you have to work with these these three, at least until the end of the next 2 days, so that way everyone can get paid and I can get my almond.
Fair enough.
Now you better not go and screw up my money.
Okay, I'm back. I died.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So,
Sorry.
if that'll be all, then I will let you go on your way, and you can begin working on getting my almond.
Okay.
And so the four of you are let out, and you're taken out to, let's see, so you're in the Red Lotus area, so you're taken to one of Ian's many hideaways near the docks.
This place is real fancy for me.
It's simple, but home.
Okay, so this is where I give you guys all the information you can possibly get based
Oh,
off
Jesus.
So, based off of your cartels, each of you will have things you know about, and this will give you stuff to go off of for you to pick your segments. So, let's see. Let's just start at the top. So, Freddy.
Yeah.
Thing you know about commoners, the slums, and the old city. So let's see. Let's see if you learn anything. Okay. You do. Okay, so because you have your good old friend here on your team, you get to know about the South Ton Tannery itself. So the South Ton Tannery is the largest tannery in the southern reaches of the city. It is in a commoners district that is in the Blooded Territory. The tannery is very large, filled with buildings the size of a modest warehouse. That building is actually multiple buildings that were kind of absorbed by the tannery over time and connected to one another. connected to one another via remodeling. From the outside, the building looks like nothing as much of a collection of desperate buildings and erratic grew into one another. So, yeah, that's what you got. That's what you know from that. Let's see if you got anything else. Nope, that's all you know about. Okay.
Sounds kind of like the factory district of Detroit.
Yeah. All right. Next,
Gotta make their money somehow.
Dan Digger. You know about the churches, cemeteries, funeral parlors, ward houses, and medicine. And let's see. Da-da.
I can jack off into a pile of Diet Coke, cure your headache.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So,
not gonna work at all.
Okay, so you actually know nothing based off of your cartel, but
Yeah.
because you're a pallbearer, you have some knowledge about sorcery, and that tells you a little bit. You heard that around the South Centenary, there's been reports of night hounds. Now, night hounds are said to be hunting dogs belonging to elder spirits from the ancient days, before the great nations rose. They were created when the spirits of wolves were bound in the bodies of hunting dogs, creating hunting companions that would never die.
Good lord.
Night hounds are believed to have jet black fur, eyes that glow green and emit wisps of smoke, with jagged teeth that seem to be made out of stone. It is said that there is only one pack of night hounds that ever existed, and the same pack of 13 hounds created by the elder spirits have roamed the worlds for millennia, passing from master to master. So you kind of heard through the grapevine that there are night hounds around the area. Okay, and that was all you learned from Dan.
That's a little bit terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, so Canyon.
Sounds
Let's
kind of like
see.
the Black Dogs of like England or Scotland. You know?
Yeah. Let's see. So you know about the right kind of people: entertainment, music, poetry, theater, calligraphy, and art.
Ooh.
What is...
People with
You know
money.
that? You don't know. Okay, so you actually learn nothing from that.
Not even the right kind of people.
No, nothing. You get nothing from being you.
That's
Man.
fine. I don't
you have-
associate with that kind of crowd.
Yep, you have no background knowledge for this mission. And so here brings the Red Lotus Society.
Better be careful where you're talking.
You know about Little Toano, the docks, ships, sailing, black powder, Tonawa history. You may speak and write Tonese, members of the court. Okay. You know about that. Okay. So you learned a little thing. Okay. So Ian brings one thing to the table.
Woo.
Right. So, you know from Ian about Fabrica Tessadaria. Fabrica is a merchant who owns a very successful cargo transport company, the Green Line Wagon Company. Her business specializes in moving physical goods quickly from one place of the city to the other, usually by wagon or coach. The carts, wagons, and coaches her company have a very distinct bright green paint on them. Tassadera herself is a statuesque woman with very imperious disposition. She would be called handsome more than beautiful, and is as tall as most men. Her most distinct feature is her two long strands of white hair that hang down the temples of each side of her head and reach just below her shoulders.
I mean, this bitch got pigtails.
In
So-
the front.
That whole thing, I thought you were gonna lead up to like her having big boobs, and it just went in a completely different direction.
Yep, no, it led to say she's more manly than feminine.
Ah,
Yeah. So you kind of heard through the grapevine that she's kind of been seen around that area. So that is all you guys have to go off of. You have to go off, like how the Southern Tannery is kind of built, like, about Fabrica, how she's been hanging around there. and you know that there's like some night hounds like being talked about over there.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Freaky magic shit?
wait, is the tannery like active? Like is it actually tanning?
yes, it's held as a front. So it's like a front building. So it's like
Okay.
up front they're tanning everything. Underneath is where all the illegal things happen.
Gotcha.
Okay. Here's what I think we do. Then I explain in simple terms. We find who is to be the night manager. I take his identity. I let you in. We find the almanac. Get out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Understand?
Okay, so
Man, but what about the dogs?
yeah, there are.
Oh my
Sounds like a problem for you.
That was freaking perfect. Man, but what
Okay,
about the
so
dogs?
I will explain how the game will work from here.
Okay.
So you guys have, like they said, 2 days to get this job done.
Sorry.
So by 2 days, that means that you have 4 segments. Now segments are breaking up between day and night segments. So that means that basically you're going to have 3 segments to do this. So you have you can choose how to spend those segments, because by the 4th segment, which is the last night, so basically you're going to have 4 times to do this. So you're going to have, because right now this is nighttime, you're going to have tomorrow night, 2 days from now day, and then you have to do that job that night, otherwise you lose.
So we have night, day, night,
You have-
day.
So you have 1 day, 1 night, 1 day, have to do the job.
Got it.
So this night is basically over. I'm just making
So,
sure. I'm
so
correct.
you guys are going to have, so right now you guys are meeting up, learning everything, and you're going to have a free planning scene right now,
Okay.
where you can discuss what you know and what you're going to do for your legwork scenes. With your legwork scenes, expand on what you already know from the things I just told you. If you don't have anything to go off of, then make up something. Say you want to go see your old war buddy Ulysses, stuff like that. Like, bullshit your way to get more information, because you need information, otherwise you're not going to pass this job.
So far what we found out is we gotta steal this thing. It's in the tannery. Someone's trying to decipher it. There's been shit around there, and we know what the building looks like.
Yes, but you don't know anything about the captain. You don't know about all the guards there. You don't know what's going on in and out of the tannery. You don't know much about the dogs. You don't know why Fabrica is being seen around the tannery.
Wait, who is? I wasn't paying attention when you said that. Who is Fabrica again?
She's like
She's a very wealthy merchant.
Yeah. She's kind of like the illegal mail service.
So there's lots of things you don't know about.
I mean, I think I could go visit Fabrica
You
And-
could, yeah, you could probably get away with that.
because I have a locate person skill. So
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. She's a very wealthy merchant. You could very much be like, I know she hangs out around these bars, or like that. You can,
yeah,
Like-
I would know like other merchants, in areas.
Exactly.
Different areas.
like you're very high ranking in society. You know your way around to get what you want.
I've never met Fabrica personally. I've heard of her, and yeah, I
And
would
of
know
course
that.
she's heard of you.
And I would know to meet her at her favorite location, and
Exactly. So
that would probably be called something like the Winking Pig.
okay, so you're gonna go to the Winking Pig to go meet because that's where Fabrica often spends her evening.
Yeah, and I probably would take at least one other person with me.
Okay, well, who is going to go with?
Yeah, yeah.
In fact,
You'll go, Freddy? Are
in
you
fact, you
volunteering?
cannot take any of us.
No.
That's what I was laughing at.
He
We're
can
gonna
do
take
whatever
me
you
in?
want.
No,
Because,
no, that's a bad idea.
Here's what you guys can do. Does anyone have Does anyone have a skill called disguise?
Guys?
Disguise.
Yeah,
Nope.
I have that. I have that.
Okay. So you could roll right now to create a disguise. That way, whoever goes with Canyon can also look like he's a high-ranking member of society.
Okay, I'll try to take then one of the lower ones.
Yeah. Good plan.
Okay, so who is going with Jock on his mission?
I'll do it.
No, I do it. That's...
All right. Well, roll to make a disguise. 18. Oh, this is a beautifully made. It honestly, you're thinking about retiring and going into stitching because this is amazing work.
As is all of my work.
And he is going to look just as important, if not more important, than you.
No.
Oof.
Oh.
He takes off his clothes, gives them to him.
Jacques would know not to make him look more important.
Got it. Okay, so are you?
Goddamn, pretty boy, I look almost as good as he do.
Thinking that.
Okay, so
Man,
Jock and Gideon.
maybe you get with this girl.
Jock and Gideon are gonna go to go meet this person.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be Canyon's mission. So, Dan, you can still lead your own scene. Like I said, everyone gets their own scene where they're in charge. You can bring people with if you'd like to. Think of this as kind of like time is fluid, to where things don't have to happen in order; they could all be happening at the same time.
Okay.
So, who else has an idea for their mission?
This is just gathering information right now, right?
Yeah, this is gathering information. You gotta do what you can to figure out how you can possibly win this job.
I would say, I'm guessing the workers are common people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say I'd ask some of the workers or go around
Okay,
asking some of the commoners around there.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the Southton district and like
Fuck yeah,
gossip.
that's my place.
Okay,
That's what I do. I'm forgotten.
got it. Gossip district.
I'm gonna see what some people around there knew.
All right. Gotcha. Okay, so that leaves Dan and Ian. What are your guys' missions?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what
So-
would be the best way for me to get any information.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask them like about like guards and stuff and see what else they
Okay.
can go on.
Well, let's go with let's talk about what you guys don't know. So you don't know anything about the blooded that are in the area. You don't know anything about the dogs, what are they called? The night hounds. You don't know anything about the blooded captain you're going after. You don't know about who is working on the almanac, stuff like that.
Ooh. Lots of information there.
So yeah, you have lots of things you don't know, but you need to figure out.
Well, I can do a seance in the area where the dogs were spotted. See if I can get information from the dead.
Ooh.
Okay, so Dan's gonna go talk to the dead in the district. Got it.
Dan's going the sorcery route. I like it. Well, then I suppose I have to, I gotta get some information on our rival gang here.
On the blooded.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
That's a good idea.
so you're not sure how to do it. What you could do is you can be like, oh, my childhood friend Rio.
Exactly. That was gonna be my plan, was to use my contact.
Yep, and like he either, has like been like an undercover agent for the blooded, stuff like that.
I'm gonna go with, yeah. Undercover would probably be the best way to say it.
Okay.
He's a freelancer who has been most recently working with the Blooded.
Gotcha. And you gotta go meet him where? You could say you're going to a restaurant, you're going to meet him at the docks, at a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go meet him at a restaurant on the edge of Red Lotus territory.
Gotcha. Okay, and that is going to be the end of your planning scene, unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about before you all head out on your missions. On top of that, does anyone want to go with each other? Because I know Jacques and Gideon are both going to the Winking Pig. Does anyone want to go with Henry while he goes to gossip with all the commoners?
Nope. Bad
Could
idea.
I?
Nope.
All right. Does anyone want to go with Gideon while he goes, tries, and talks to the dead?
Me.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
Daniel's going with him. All right, and is anyone gonna go with Daniel when he goes to go meet his old friend at a restaurant?
I'm gonna follow him, but not let him know that I'm coming.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're gonna be like lurking around, kind of being his backup.
I'm gonna be sneaking
Or
around.
spying on me. He's doing a
I
sneak.
I gotta look out for myself.
He's not quite sure about this man
He's a
yet.
subordinate of Feng, and like I'm just not. Something feels off about every job that I do. You know?
Okay, so Jacques is just gonna be following along, just doing whatever he wants.
Wait, so you can follow along with somebody and do the thing you were going to?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can do multiple missions. It's just that you have one mission where you're in charge. So if you wanted to, you can go on everyone's mission.
So basically, Jacques is just paranoid.
Yeah. So so Freddy, did you want to go with anyone on their missions?
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, you're just gonna be.
What am I gonna do? Sit outside and beg?
Okay.
You never know.
Well,
That's the thing, though. I'm gonna go to the district and disguise myself as a beggar,
okay.
because I
Got it.
basically am.
Well,
Wonderful.
that ain't
So-
much of a disguise.
Exactly.
Now,
Gideon's got it.
Jack here making me look high class. That's something special.
Okay, so, and that is the end of your planning scene. So, who would like to be the first person in their legwork scene?
I'll do it.
What? Okay. The guy talking to the
Nobody was responding.
Dan. Don't jerk off on him.
Okay, so
I'm doing a seance.
so Gideon's going to go talk to the dead.
Yes.
He summons the
with
dead by
Daniel.
jerking off.
Then I'm going with.
I don't think that's how. Okay. Right. So,
That's how I try to get a female ghost to come out.
So you're walking. So you and so get.
He's cold fuck the corpse.
God damn it.
Gideon and Daniel are walking around the graveyards near the South Centenary. This is where you take charge.
Oh shit.
That's on you.
Well, I do a seance. Like, do I gotta say the seance?
During a planning scene, you can spend one influence. That's the true. Okay, we'll do it right now. So you have to spend your influence.
Yes.
So I'm taking your influence away. Let me just write that down. So you now have no influence.
His personal influence.
Yep, his personal, the group's
Just keeping
influence.
track. Just keeping track.
Okay, and yeah, okay. So basically, you start. You pull out this spectral dust that you had in your pocket. This spectral dust, you know, it's an old gravedigger secret that if you were to snort this dust, it actually allows you to start seeing ghosts and their apparitions appear around you. You have just enough for 4 people.
Whew.
So are you?
Man, you could kill a man with that.
What?
So are both you and Ian going to take some of the spectral dust?
Well, I figure since he's with me.
All right. So you kind of you pull out some from your vial. You tap a little bit in your hand. You tap a little bit in Daniel's hand.
Here you go, Daniel. It's some magic powder. It's gonna make you just see dead people. Don't worry about it. No side effects.
Weary eye glances from the powder back to Gideon, back to the powder, back to Gideon.
Nah, I guarantee you, it's 100% truthful. Them real guaranteed, genuine dead people.
All right,
Before
so
Gideon gets the chance, I reach up to my nose and snort it.
okay, so as you snort it, you hear a very fast ringing in your ears that instantly goes away after 2 seconds. the entire world turns black and white. Your one of your eyes just completely blacks out after 10 seconds, comes back, and then as you look around, you start to see these kind of spectral images of people. You can see this guy walking around with a crossbow bolt in his neck. You see a little boy with kind of like half his face is smushed from, it looks like it's from like a cartwheel.
I turned to Daniel. Got back kicked to her, but let's go find something looks like it was mauled to death.
Okay, so you guys walk around. There's lots of like people from just like normal deaths, and a couple old men in wheelchairs, stuff like that. And you can also see there's these two people that look like they're in gravedigger uniforms, and they just have scratch marks, bite marks all over them. One of them doesn't have an eye, another guy's missing a couple fingers, and they're both just kind of sitting there, just like rolling some spectral dice.
Perfect. There's our
You're
man.
on.
Howdy, fellas.
They're both female.
Valor is a non-gender discriminative.
I saw that coming.
they both turn and look up at you. Oh, wait, you can see us?
Hell yeah, I did some of that pocket dust we all got. Or y'all not have that back in your time?
What do you, we died yesterday.
Well, shit, y'all should know about the damn pocket dust.
What? But that, are you talking about spectral opium?
Yeah, sure, whatever the hell it's called. I call it pocket dust.
That's a forbidden thing. There's a chance you can die the second you take it.
I turn and I look at
As far
Gideon.
as I can tell, I'm walking the
Thanks.
lane of living. Daniel didn't do too well, though, but shit.
You might be one of the dumbest people we've ever met.
Hey,
He did
we
jack
ain't
off in
talk
a
about
grave.
that way about our friends. Alright.
Oh, wait, you're a gravedigger.
What? Y'all couldn't tell from what I'm fucking wearing?
Sorry, we were too busy noticing how dumb you were for doing spectral opium.
You can just hear Jacques somewhere far, far away.
Just- You can hear his eye roll.
The eye roll and just like fucking idiots.
So, quick side note. You all do have 100 luck. That's your health. If you ever want to appear in someone else, like if you ever want to appear in someone's mission, even though you didn't say you're gonna go on it, you can spend 20 luck to kind of like appear and be like, oh, I was just around the corner, stuff like that. So if anyone was ever in decent, like in a lot of trouble and they needed backup, you could spend 20 luck to be like, oh yeah, I just happened to be in the area and I was coming by to help.
Gotcha.
So wait, actually, question though. Since
Yeah.
Kenyon said he wants to follow Ian on his mission, does he have to use the luck to step out?
No, because I'm still going to accept it like he's on the mission. He's just not up front.
Okay.
That reminds me, you're both on the mission right now, which means I get a little bit.
Means what?
Every time you do something out in the city, I collect heat, which is kind of like people are noticing that the cartels are active. And I can spend the heat to throw curveballs into the mission.
Also, we're walking around talking to dead people. If anyone happens to see us, that's awkward.
Well, they're probably gotta think you guys are high, because you are high on spectral opium.
Alright. So, hey, I don't mean to be insensitive or nothing like that, but were y'all mauled by them night dogs or whatever?
What? Are you really the best person we can talk to?
Hey,
It's the only person I can talk to.
You got me
We prefer to
and-
talk to the very attractive Asian guy you're with.
hey man,
I smile simply
Between me
and
and
look
you.
at them.
them Asians probably just gonna try to do some math with you and crash your car, so just tell me, were them dogs around here?
What are cars?
Hey, don't worry about it. It's a thing in the future. You can see it if you take the future dust instead of the ghost dust, but
There's no such thing.
He said crash your cart.
yeah, crash your car. Ruin
Crash your
somebody's
car, yeah.
cabbages. My cabbages!
Well,
Cabbages.
we have nothing better to do, but yes, we were killed by night.
Alright, hey. Where they at? I'm trying to film my way into the tannery.
Well, we didn't really get to see really where they came from. All we know that they really only come out at night.
Well, looks like that pretty boy's plan is ruined. Try to come out at night, sneak in. Goddamn low.
But
What?
also besides that we saw someone, but we're not sure who it was. Maybe
Well, no matter who, you know what they look like.
if you gave us some special opium, we'd be able to give you some more information.
Sounds like a
Shit.
trap.
Sounds like a trap.
How am I supposed to know y'all know the information?
Well, you see, the thing is, we're ghosts, so our memories aren't all the way there. If we had some special opium, we might be able to remember a little bit more.
Man, if y'all ever want to talk,
Or I could give y'all a spirit shock, and that'd wake you up a little bit.
A what?
use some of my sorcery, make you remember better.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna
Hey,
use
wait.
sorcery on me? And you can kind of see that their legs are starting to fade away as if they're like trying to escape because you're threatening them.
Now, hold on. I got me a skill here in the book says convince someone. Let me try convincing you.
Okay, roll me a D100, but also roll a setback because you've kind of been messing up all your conversations with them.
Yeah.
So roll a D100 and then roll a D2. If you get a 2, you get a setback.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, and you're convinced someone, what is it?
To tell us what the person looked like. Convince them that their memory's better.
What's your percentage?
Oh, 65%.
Okay, you got it.
You
Alright.
got
They kind of just look at you. They're like, well, I guess there's not really a need for us to really fuck with you. We are dead.
it.
Well, we noticed there's this girl always walking around with the captain. Her name is Beatrix Eartaker.
Wow.
Is that what one of you's missing an ear?
No, that was the dog.
Oh, it's her dog.
But yes, we did notice that whenever the dogs disappear, they happen to fly into this weird kind of decanter that she carries around with her everywhere.
Hey, man. It's been real, y'all. Thanks for the information. Anything else y'all can think of keep me from joining you here? Because, y'all know, I know y'all don't like me too much. Don't want to be hearing me talk like this forever.
We'd really prefer it if you left.
Well,
You can leave your friend, though.
hey, Daniel, y'all want to come fuck some ghosts? Because, I think they into you.
I appreciate the offer, but I think I would be better served doing my tasks elsewhere.
Well, if you got any questions for them, now it's time to ask.
You can kind of see that there's these guys that kind of walk by and just stare at the two of you. They're having this conversation as you're talking to the ground.
Two guys.
And then also out of nowhere, who is it? Gideon. I want you to roll a D100 for me right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
This ain't going to be
great.
good.
Roll low. 20.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay, so out
Oh,
of
no.
nowhere, this kid kind of runs behind you. He bumps into your shoulder, and you hadn't closed the vial of spectral opium, and some of it falls on the floor. And this little kid goes, "Hey, mister, what's this?" Picks it up, tries to smell it a little bit. Both his eyes go pitch black. He falls down, foaming from the mouth, just frantically.
well, Daniel, you got some questions to ask. Go ahead and ask. I apparently got to get to work as a gravedigger.
Dan's just gonna let this kid die.
The kid's still seizing. He's still alive. It's a little 8-year-old boy.
Jesus
Yeah, well,
Christ.
I'm a gravedigger. I know how to hide bodies.
then the seizing stops, and you just see this little boy sit up, but his body stays sitting down. But this kind of grayed out version of him sits up, and he looks at both of you. He's kind of just like, "That was weird, Mister. What happened?"
You died.
What? I need to roll a D100 actually. Hold on.
He doesn't know what to do. Dan, you fucked with him so much. He doesn't know what to do.
This little boy just starts screaming, high pitched as loud as he can. He rolled a 54. Okay, so neither of you take any damage, but it's super annoying in both of your ears.
Oh, he just went straight banshee on us.
Well, you know, you killed him, so that's kind of.
Hey, no, he killed himself. That ain't up to us. But I still got to go hide this body.
Wait, is the spirit attached to the body or no?
No, the little boy's just sitting, half of him inside the body, just screaming.
Wow.
You guys are.
Hey, Dan has really, really made this one difficult.
Can I use sorcery to shut him up?
I mean, you can just use sorcery to try and do something to this dead boy. Roll me a D100, but since you're doing sorcery, whenever you do sorcery, you have to roll 4 setback dice, so you also have to roll 4 D2s for me.
Jesus.
Well, let's see what happens.
Oh God.
I want this. 95, so he fails!
Oh, I fail.
And he has no setbacks. Okay, now hold on.
Oh
There's
my
one thing I
God.
didn't tell you, okay? There's this thing called pushing your luck. You can spend 10 luck to push down your dice roll in increments of 10.
Spend the luck. Spend the luck.
Oh
like
my
because you
God.
got the
So you can
perfect-
spend
Yeah,
10
no,
luck.
I'll
drop down
spend
to
10
9
luck.
Okay, so let me write down you have 90 luck now.
Yeah, but that puts me at enough that I can use the sorcery.
Yeah, so you successfully do the sorcery. You have no setbacks. Normally, when you have to push your luck, you have to roll setbacks. But since you already rolled the maximum amount of setbacks, you have no setbacks to roll.
How do we get
God
full
damn.
ones?
Okay,
Wow.
so you
impressive.
kind of just you look at the kid, snap your fingers, and his entire voice just disappears.
Whoa.
Oh
There you
Lord.
go.
The grave
Now, at least when you
digger's
ask him
silence.
questions, you can.
Oh.
At least now, when you ask him questions, you can hear some answers too.
And also, you can see the boy's body also start to burn. It seems your sorcery was so powerful that's erasing his human body, and also his ghostly legs are starting to burn also. So you're actually killing the little boy
You killed
completely.
his spirit.
You're completely incinerating him from the mortal world and the spirit world right now.
I'm gonna use my sorcery to lock his spirit to the spirit plane.
No, just let
Okay,
it go.
go ahead.
Two birds, one stone. But why you got to take out one of them birds?
Okay, so go ahead, do me a sorcery roll, D100, and then 4 setbacks.
1d100.
We'll see what setbacks you get.
Roll. Oh.
Okay, you succeed. Now let's see those 4 setbacks.
They're D2s, right?
4 D2s. Yep.
4 D2s.
All right,
Oh
one
Jesus.
Only
Okay,
one.
so-
Only
You know,
one.
that could have been one.
Okay, so, as you see this happening, you kind of turn. Your eyes, they kind of glow red, turn back to normal. The normal body still completely burns, and the little boy stops burning. His voice comes back, and he's screaming louder.
Oh.
And you're actually going to take 10 luck of damage, Ian, because it is piercing your ears.
Okay, that makes sense. So I'm at 90 now.
Yep, you're at 90 also.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to hear any answers now. Fucking idiot.
Cass, I'll call you back my iPad.
You asking any questions?
Yeah, you have any questions for this? Otherwise, you
Oh
guys
my
can just kind of
God.
like run away, so you don't have to listen to this little boy screaming.
Yeah, runaway's definitely gonna be my answer.
Alright, we out.
Yeah, and you don't have to
Peace,
worry
ghost
about hiding.
buddy. We gonna see you once we die.
Yes, please don't die soon. We really don't want to see you.
Hell, hopefully with your information I won't.
Okay, well, please leave.
Bye.
Please leave. Bye.
What was the name of that lady that they the ghost said?
Beatrix
Beatrix,
Eartaker.
yep, good job.
With the dogs.
Yep, she.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Damn, a 59? That was such a decent roll.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll. Okay, so with that concludes
Scene 1.
your scene, Dan. Okay,
So what
So-
did we learn? We learned Beatrix. We learned there's a dude that she's always with.
The captain.
yeah, Beatrix is kind of like the cap. You see her like always around with the captain, and she kind of has this decanter necklace that you kind of see like that a couple people have seen like the dogs jump into there.
Alright, pet death hounds and the captain.
Okay, whose scene would like to go next?
Me.
Okay. Right. So, introduce how you are getting to the place.
Well, I'm gonna take a nice. I'm gonna dress up Dan.
Yep.
Or, yeah,
Gideon.
Gideon. Yeah, I'm gonna dress up Gideon. I'm gonna let him know. Do not talk, or try not to talk. We shall go. We shall pretend to be interested in doing business with her while trying to pry some information about the tannery. Understand?
Yeah, buddy, you're running this mission. I'm backup.
Good. So I lead him to the carriage that I have, of course.
Did you dress him up as in like he's like a friend of yours? Or you dress him up like he's like your worker / guard?
He's dressed up as like a fellow businessman, but
Gotcha.
not quite as rich as me.
Gotcha. Not quite. Got it.
Not quite. If this is the because we're going into the slums. I'm high class. I need a middle class kind of guy.
It'll be the difference between wearing suede and silk.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you both enter in the Winking Pig. You can see as you guys like look around the place, you can see Fabrica sitting there, and it almost seems like she's sitting there waiting for something.
I go to the bartender and I place down 2 coins and I say for the best businessman in the area and or business person in the area, and I gesture over to Fabrica.
Okay, he nods, brings over some to her, and she kind of just smiles and looks over at you. And she's like, "You look very familiar, sir."
And I introduce myself as...
Well, come on, do some RP. Say your name.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to lie about who I am. Jacques. Pleasure is all mine.
Jacques, yes, I think I remember you. You are a famous performer, if I'm not mistaken.
No hand kiss?
No hand kiss.
Oh, woo.
Winking, yeah. Come on, dude. It's called the Winking Pig. Jacques has limits. And, I say, yes, and many other things. As I have heard about you, Miss Fabrique.
Yes, well, may I ask why you are so adamantly trying to get my attention?
Well, I'd like to approach you about a business opportunity.
A business opportunity with the performer?
Not quite myself, but an associate of mine. As you might see him over in the distance.
Ah, yes, the man that looks...
Like he's pulling out a wedgie.
Oh,
No.
Can't fix stupid.
You can't fix stupid.
Yeah, interesting man over there.
He's gonna screw up all of the scenes, and I'm glad he's not in mine.
One little eyebrow raise from Fabrica as Dan's sitting there at the bar pulling a wedgie out.
Actually, no, because Ian messed up my scene. I did my scene fine. He made
Yeah,
the little boy start screaming again.
Ian should have asked some questions because those ghosts obviously liked him more.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my. Should I use my skill lie to someone?
Ooh.
Sure, go. Do it. Drop a line.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Did you
I only
fail?
rolled 65.
Oh my god.
So that
What is
okay,
the-
so
what is
that
the
would
luck?
be that would be how much luck is that? That'd be 30 luck. Because you have to spend it. You have to spend it in increments of 10.
Oh my god.
Actually, I could use only for lying. I only have to use 10 luck for 20%, so I would have to use 20 luck.
Well, it does. I guess you are lying to her because you're trying to say that like you have a business opportunity, but you don't really have a business opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it fail.
You're gonna let it fail? Okay. She
Ooh.
just kind of goes, well, you see, neither of you really seem like the type that need a transport business. So, how about you cut the bullshit and tell me what you're here for?
Ooh.
I'm gonna stride on over, and I'm just gonna completely go against what Jack said, and I want to use my gossip with merchants skill. Because she's a merchant, right?
Damn.
Yes, she is a merchant.
Oh damn.
All right, I got a skill to do this. Don't worry, Jack.
Oh, it's so. I just like a.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
I got-
20 luck. That's 20 luck if you want to push it.
oh shit.
You guys are
You just
both
want- you just want
failing
to
this
let it roll.
miserably.
Wait, is Dan down to 90
this is
still?
just gossiping.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is just
Dan's-
gossip.
Yeah,
Yes,
but I can get her to gossip about the tannery, right?
he's just trying to get her to gossip about what she's been doing around the tannery. Yeah, but he'd
Yeah.
have to. So he dropped down to 70 luck if he were to do this.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll drop down to 70.
Okay, roll me 2 d2s.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Gadunk.
You have to roll a disadvantage dice for every 10
Oh
you score.
god.
Oh.
Two disadvantage. Wonderful. Okay, I'm actually going to use that to speed up what's going to happen soon. Okay. So
No.
as you so she kind of like looks around and she's kind of like, well, I don't really like to talk about it, but then out of nowhere you hear the door swing open, and from reputation you guys have heard, but that's Jaeger Blackknife walking into the building.
Let me guess.
And-
One of the blooded.
He's the blooded captain that's in charge of the tanner.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Jesus.
They were
I'm gonna
And
guess
next-
it's also the same person that Beatrice is hanging
And
around.
next to him is Beatrix Earting.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And they
Okay.
both are walking in, and they're walking straight towards Fabric.
Does Jock know about the dogs? Have I told him yet?
Yeah, you could have told him.
All right, I'm just gonna act like I could have told him. Like, hey,
Okay.
So you guys
Hey,
are
Jack.
you both are
So-
ignoring.
You both have a split-second reaction. You guys stay there next to Fabric, or are you gonna like?
No,
try and
I'm
move
gonna
to a different table?
I'm gonna excuse myself. I'll be like, I see you have company. We'll talk later.
I'm gonna walk out with Jack.
Okay, so are you both just going to a different table, or are you leaving the building?
No, we're gonna go to a different table. Like,
Okay.
well, yeah.
So since
Within
you passed
earshot.
since you passed the gossip, you're going.
No,
to...
I do not stay in earshot because I can read lips.
Well, Gideon's gotta stay within earshot, and because he you're actually gotta get a little bit of information because he passed the gossip thing. She says a little bit because she wanted to gossip, she talks a little louder than she usually would. And so she's a little hyper right now. She wants to talk, and so Jaeger sits down and Fabric she kind of just like smiles at him and like puts her hands together, and she just starts going off, and she's explaining about, did you get it yet? Oh, good, you're here. So how close are you to getting it done? I'm really trying to get this over with. And Jaeger, he's just kind of rolling his eyes, and he's talking to her, giving her a little bit of information. You can't. Do you have any skills that would help you out dropping on him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then give me just a plain anything else roll 50-50. Roll me a D100.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh
Well-
shit.
I figure worst case scenario, I can't hear him. Right?
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't hear shit. All you know is that Fabrica seems to be working with the blooded on something.
Well, I can read lips, so I know
Okay.
it.
What you can't? Is that one you think?
Polygot as the mole.
Wow, you can also read lips perfectly. Okay,
Oh
so
my lord, we get to
here we
hear
go.
this.
Okay, so because it's information, I'm just kind of gotta drop it on you guys. So, you find out that Fabrica, she's been meeting with Jaeger Black Knight for the past few months. They're trying to keep it secretive, but as things are getting rolled under, they're not really being secret anymore, just keeping things going. She tries to avoid people nosing her and stuff like that. So, she recently hired a Blacksmith's gang to steal something for her. It's not widely known, but after their last meeting, Black Knight put the word out amongst Blooded that he was looking for thieves comfortable targeting for the cartel, and the almanac was what they were after.
Okay, so she helped him steal the almanac.
She's the one that hired them to steal it.
I was going to say, so she's the one who wants it, but on the way,
Yeah.
they decided they wanted it encoded, or either she wanted it encoded.
Now, roll me D100 for me, Chuck.
Okay.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh god, no, please.
Nico's about to have a field day.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Why?
so,
That's a critical fail.
Hey, looks
So-
like I didn't mess this one up neither.
so, as they're about to say more, Beatrix just kind of leans down. She covers her hand and whispers something into Jaeger's ear. And then they both look up, turn, they see Jacques, and you don't even need to read their mouth. You can hear him clearly say mummer.
Oh,
Merde.
you've been spotted.
Now, he pulls out.
Nope. As soon as I hear him say mummer, I'm running for the fucking door.
Okay. You have a skill, it should be called Run Like. Do you have Run Like that?
No, I don't, but I have climb, jump, tumble.
Okay, so are you gonna try and, like, jump out the window or something, or just go straight for the exit?
Yeah, I'm fucking jumping out a window because I know what this fucker can do.
Okay, well, roll me give me that D100. Let's see if you get that 65.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Killed it.
29. Okay, so the second
Killed
he
it.
says mummer, he stands up, he's reaching for his side, and he just bolt, just backwards jump somersault out the window. Everyone's just super confused, like, holy shit. And they're more impressed than they are, like, trying to do anything about it.
I didn't even say anything to
And then,
fucking Gideon. I just failed.
it's still
Gideon's
just
fucking
sitting
sitting
there.
there.
No one's noticed him, but you can kind of see that Jaeger is now completely pissed off. And what he was reaching for, he pulls out this giant knife. The reason he's called Jaeger Black Knife is he has this giant knife. It should basically be called a short sword. It's long. One edge is tainted black iron. The other side is a perfectly steel blade. The hilt is kind of been fashioned into where it's also been formed into brass knuckles, and each part of it has been hardened by iron, and it's practically been alchemically treated, so that way it'll never break.
It's literally a reverse trench knife.
And he just kind of like looks around, and he's trying to see if he came with any backup. And because you had managed to get Fabrica going, she doesn't give you away, but you can tell that Jaeger is on edge and he's ready to stab someone on like a heartbeat.
I'm gonna just stay where I am.
Keep drinking.
Okay, so Fabrica, she kind of goes, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was a mummer. He tried talking to me earlier. I think the cartels are onto us." And Jaeger puts his knife away, sits down, and he doesn't care anymore, he goes, well, I'll bring some extra muscle around then.
Fuck.
I'll make sure that not a single one can get to the tannery.
That's
And
unfortunate.
he just he looks over and he just goes, Beatrix, make sure that your pets are not well fed. I think we're gonna have some meat for them.
Yay.
You're welcome, guys.
There was so definitely a way to avoid the dogs, wasn't there?
And so they go back to talking a bit. Give me an anything else roll, see if you can listen to what they're gonna say.
Because we just lost our eavesdropper. Yes.
All right, good shit.
Yes. Shit.
Finally.
Right. So, you get to hear that Fabrica, she's a little paranoid because she used to work for the family, and the family still believes that Fabrica is completely on her side, and that she's actually been trusted with a lot of the things working with the family. And if the family were to have found out that she's dealing with the Blooded, they would consider it to be a major betrayal, and it would be family business to make sure she's dead.
Huh.
This is useful information.
It is.
Man, I'm just kicking ass in everyone's mission.
Damn it.
All right. I need you to roll me a D100 right now.
Oh, no.
39. Not
Hey, you're
bad.
fine. Beatrix, she's kind of like scoping around, trying to see if anyone looks suspicious, and Button, she can't really pick out anyone that looks too different from this area. It's a really good thing you had that disguise.
It's a really good thing. It was a
You're
really
welcome.
good
I
disguise.
did one thing right.
I did one thing right.
Right.
Alright, so
That's all the information you're gonna get. You see that the three of them all stand up and they all just leave the Winking Pig. And then Jacques, he just kind of like peeks around and like walks back in and he grabs them. He's just like, "Tell me everything you got, because I fucked up."
No,
Now, hold on,
Jacques
pretty
just
boy.
Jacques just says, "We will not speak of this. Let's
we
go."
will not speak of this. We won't speak of this. Oh, perfect answer.
You kidding me? I'm telling everyone how you fucked up and I saved your ass. You judgmental pretty boy.
We go.
We leave.
Okay,
I
and
need
that
to, like,
is
a quick break.
okay.
I just gotta like go. Yeah, like 5-minute break. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Or you got. I
have
mean,
two
I don't know. You
scenes,
could do
right?
Freddy's scene.
Oh, you're in Ian's. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We'll do the gossiping scene.
All
Uh,
right, I'll be right back then.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well, Ian, I'm sorry.
wait, before we start, I have a question. Mine just says that I have a 65% chance to gossip with nobles, but it says nothing about commoners. Do I just automatically gossip with them because I'm part of the Forgotten?
where does it say that?
Under my
Getting the job
skills.
done? Or no? Yeah.
Oh, as a poisoner. Okay. So, basically what we'll do, since it's kind of like your cartel's main thing, we'll just set it as an automatic 80.
To gossip with commoners?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, you're walking around. You kind of hear a little bit of gossip. People are just like, "Did you see those weird men? Yeah, I swear I saw one of them burn a little boy."
I'm just gonna laugh when I hear that.
We were
Chuckle to
noticed-
myself.
We were noticed a little bit. Thanks for that.
Is there anybody around there that looks like they've been there a while?
You can see a couple of people that kind of like they're wearing gloves, and from what you know, those gloves are used because it takes a lot of salt and water to tan leather.
Ah, so they're workers.
Yep.
And they've been there long enough to own leather gloves,
Oh,
right? That's impressive.
oh. So I guess I'll just go up to them.
And it's like they're two men. Both of them are in like their 30s. They kind of look over and they're just kind of like, Hey, we haven't seen you around here a while.
Yeah, come back. Sorry, voice is wrong. Yeah, come back looking for work.
Oh, well, I think the tannery's still hiring some new guys. You want us to set you up with the job?
Yeah, I'll be interested. You know anything changed since the last time I seen it?
I mean, some people quit, some people hire. Same old, same old.
I'm more talking because I'm hearing that there's been some higher ups around these area.
Gotta need you to roll a D100.
All right.
And I'll give you a roll a D2 with that because you're gonna get an advantage because you kind of seen these guys before. So,
Fuck.
roll me a D2 so you can get an advantage at least.
Fuck.
You get an advantage, but you do fail. Do you want to spend 10 luck to pass?
Yes, I'll do that.
All right, and we will drop you down to 90 luck.
I'm not gonna do voicing work because I can't keep it.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine. You don't need a voice. Okay. So,
It's just more fun.
yeah. All right. So okay, and they kind of go, well, we've been seeing a lot of blooded coming in and out of the basements. There's this big guy. He has a big black knife.
Ah,
He keeps walking around with this bitch. They call her Ear-Taker.
sounds like a bitch.
She is a bitch. Besides that,
Can I ask them?
The tannery is still owned by the brothers Marcus and David Tanner.
Do I know them?
I mean, you probably would have heard of them, but their parents. There's still a rumor, because their parents died unexpectedly of like yet to be explained overdose to tanning chemicals.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Besides that, there's not a lot going on. There's underneath the building, there's several catacomb-like basements. That's where curing leathers are typically stored, but one of them's been emptied. That's where we see the Black Knife fellow going.
Wait, doesn't Dan know about the catacombs and stuff?
Yeah, he would know about the catacombs if you brought him up.
Oh, of course.
And the tannery has a lot of entrances. Some as large as barn doors, but we got a couple winding passages between rooms, and the workers been using it to move around the tannery easily. Yeah.
Can they tell how many people from the blood guys are there? Like, seem like guards?
Not quite sure. There's a couple here and there. We can never really tell how many there are.
Hmm.
Man, a lot of people are just recently talking, trying to figure out, why the Tanner's parents died out of nowhere. Like they never really worked, so they shouldn't have been exposed to chemicals.
I honestly don't know where to go with this one now.
Right. Yeah, that too totally threw a loop. You're like, wait, I was coming for information, and I got the wrong kind of information. Now
Yeah.
what?
Fuck. This is not at all what I was expecting. I mean,
As you're talking, you can kind of notice there's this guy. He's walking around in like this weird uniform with like a blood stripped tattoo on his left arm, and he just kind of looks over at the two of them. The two of them kind of like put their heads down and like scurry away pretty quickly.
well, I'm gonna try and hide and follow this guy and see what I can find.
Okay. Do you have a follow someone anything?
Actually, no.
Anything else?
No.
Give me a D100. Let's see if you get that
50-50.
50 chance.
Fuck. You know what? Fuck it.
Shit.
Shit.
Do you want to spend 40 luck?
No.
Okay, so you go to follow him, and he turns around the corner. You walk around the corner, and he's standing there, and he just has his knife pressed up against your chest. He's like, "Okay, buddy, you got 5 seconds to explain yourself before this goes into your chest."
I'm gonna tell him that I thought. Oh no, that's a bad idea.
Come on, say it. And he stabs you.
Oh fuck.
And you're going to take.
Oh no.
All
God
right,
damn it.
Freddy, you must be
with-
looking at your skills and figuring something out.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
So, you are now in a drama scene. The way drama scenes work is we take them in turns. So I have a turn, you have a turn. It goes back and forth based off the character. So
Okay.
he stabs you. It's just a weak knife. You're going to take 20 luck. So you got to drop down to. You are going to drop down to 70.
Fuck,
As
man.
this he goes to stab, but you've been in plenty of fights before. So
Oh well, of course.
he kind of presses it, and it just scrapes past the outer part of your chest, and he kind of stabs around your armpit.
Hmm.
All right, now
Not
it's
a
your
flesh wound.
All right, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take out my stiletto,
Wow,
Okay.
Freddy, you had some
try
bad
and stab him back.
All right, so give me a stab someone roll.
What is? Fuck! I don't have that either. What the fuck?
You don't have a stab someone?
No,
Wait, why would you have stilettos and not a stab skill?
I don't know.
Okay, well, pick some.
Oh wait, yes I do.
you
65.
65.
Never mind.
There you go.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Thank God.
Wow. Not only did you hit him, you are killing
All right.
him.
Okay, never mind. No. Okay, this is just a minion. Minions don't have luck, so literally, if you hit them, they die. So
Oh, fucking perfect.
You killed
So
him.
you kind of like from your wrist, your stiletto just kind of pops out, and you grab him by the head and you shove it straight up his chin, up his mouth, in between his eyes, straight into his brain, and he just slumps. And you're just standing there looking at him as you have him pinned up.
Hmm.
Roll me a D100 right now.
Fuck.
Oh no. Guards?
67. Okay. So the two guys see you stab him, and they just kind of book off. If
Well,
you would
I've-
have gotten under 50, they will have come up to you and given you.
And giving me what?
They will have given you information.
Oh.
That was kind of a dumb luck thing to see if they start to believe in you or if they're still scared.
Well,
But
can I see if this guy has anything on him?
Sure. Do you have a Actually, no, we're not even gonna roll for that. You're just searching the dead body.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, obviously.
Let's see. Inside he kind of has a he has a wallet, and he has like an old time picture of like him and 3 kids and a wife.
Nice.
Wow.
Does he have any money in that wallet?
Yeah, he's got about 10 shillings.
Well, then fucking take it.
Okay.
Still thugging.
You can. Okay, well, I'll give you something.
I'm
So
a cum. I'm a.
Okay, so he had this folded up note in his pocket, and inside, it's kind of like a note that Jaeger Black Knife wrote, and it's an order saying, make sure you poison the Tanner's parents.
Oh, that's useful information to know.
Yep.
Now, do I know where the owners would be located?
I'm sure someone would.
Well, then let's try and.
Yeah, you would be the
Fuck.
person to know. You would be the person to know. So yeah, you know where they are.
No, that's true.
You won't be able to make it to them during this scene, but you do know.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is all the time you have for
I
your
mean,
scene.
I don't know what else to do. Yeah.
And that is the end of your scene. You managed to stab someone.
Hey, got some information.
Yep. Okay. So, Daniel Cho and Jacques.
Yep.
Are you guys ready to go?
Jacques the Follow. Jacques the
Ready
Shadow.
to go see?
I just want to ask, can we please have an information sharing scene after this? Like, just like an extra bonus
Yeah,
thing.
you can have a plan. No. So here's the thing. Next, you can have either a planning scene or another legwork scene. So you can use the next scene to wrap up all your information and come up with a plan for how to get more information or how to start setting up the heist.
Okay. Yeah. that was
You'll
fine.
still have more time. You still have another two. You still have 3 more scenes to do. It's just after this you can't do another planning.
Does luck like reset after each scene?
So luck only resets if during a legwork scene you choose to not do anything. So it's kind of like you're just going to rest up for that day.
Even if, for instance, I'm the poisoner and I know things about medicine.
Yeah. You could try to heal yourself if you have something like that. Medical knowledge, no. So you'd have to like go somewhere to try and heal yourself, or you'd have to do that during a legwork scene. Like we'll have to see if you can patch yourself up a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, there are ways to get your luck back. It's just stuff like
Gotcha.
that. Yeah. So, Daniel Cho and Jacques, are you guys ready to go to the restaurant?
Yep. I'm gonna
Indeed.
sneak around behind him
Okay. So
with a 42 out of 80.
Okay. Well, you stay perfectly out of sight. Like, even Daniel cannot even notice you're anywhere near.
Yep.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Okay. And Daniel, you walk into the restaurant. It's a Lotus restaurant, so like they instantly let you in. You have the best table in the house, and as you walk in, at the table, you can see a man sitting there. He stands up, and hugs you, and see your old friend Rio. He's like, Daniel, finally. It has been, what, 2 years?
Too long, old friend.
Yes, far too long. I was surprised to see you reach out to me so suddenly.
I'm in need of information.
Well, I'm always happy to help you where I can. Come, sit.
So,
Let us order.
okay. Wait, would I know this is a Red Lotus? Oh, like Lotus, like building?
Yeah, you know this is a Lotus building.
All right, then I would like to not enter from the front, but I like to enter in I like to like sneak in to like the what is the top part? The roof, the attic area.
Okay.
So like no one sees me.
Okay, do you have a climb?
I do have a climb.
Alright, give me a climb.
2.
2. You only need 1. We'll take the first one. If it
You
appears.
leap straight to the top of the building.
Holy shit.
This is fucking Superman style.
Well, okay. So, you look up, you see everything, you grab one windowsill, flip up, you do a spin in the air, grab another one, and you keep going, hopping up and up and up, practically like you are half monkey. You get to the very top, you land there, and as you land there, there is a Red Lotus guy up there smoking. He turns and sees you, and he just goes, "Well, shit."
Wait, so he
Hey.
sees me, or do I get like a?
Yeah, you're now chilling with a Red Lotus ninja up in the rafters.
He looks at you, and he's just like, "Well, hi."
Entertain him.
Do you want me? No, you're fine. I know that you're on a mission. I'm Red Lotus. I'm not stupid. If you wanted in, you could have used the front door. The door's behind me.
Okay, let me think.
This is an awkward situation.
Cannon, he's just letting you go.
He's letting you walk into the attic, which is what you wanted to do.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
sitting down
but
there
I didn't
ordering
want it.
lunch.
I didn't want to.
Can't just be like, tell the guy that then.
No, because he works Red Lotus.
He knows you're on a mission for the Red Lotus.
All right, like, fine, fucking. Then just go downstairs and fucking walk in the restaurant.
He would have let you into the attic, but okay.
Well, anyway, he's let me in the attic. Fine. I go into the. No, I
like,
fucking,
like everything you wanted is happening. It's just that this guy's just like, oh, hey, the front door works. The attic's behind me. Go ahead.
Alright, I go in the attic then. Like, I just don't even understand what was.
Don't say anything to him. Just go.
Okay, so you just walk in, and he just
I
kind
mean,
of like just
Jacques
goes.
is upset.
He just goes fucking mummers, smokes, and just keeps sitting out there.
Jacques is upset because he had this idea in his head, like, you know, like a play where he.
Yeah, well, so did I, Canyon. Then I got stabbed.
Nothing's going well. I mean, alright, I had to jump out a window. Nothing's going well for Jacques lately.
Hello, did you miss the bit where I lost health because I was screamed at by a spirit that I saved?
I know. Alright.
So back downstairs, Rio is just kind of like, so, my friend, what is it that you are so desperate in my need for?
Your recent employers may or may not have caused me some trouble recently.
Well, you see, I work for everyone. You see, I am an independent worker.
Can I get some information about where they are keeping a stolen parchment?
Stolen parchment. I'm sorry, friend. You're gonna have to give me some more information to go off of. Like I said, I work for many different people. If you give me some information, I can help you out. But you're leaving me with nothing to go off of here, Daniel.
The Blood family has stolen something quite important to, shall we say, my boss, culturally. A booklet of recipes, shall we say.
You are beating around the bush, my good friend. It is okay. I know all about the blooded and the almanac of gunpowder.
Where are they
Now,
hiding it?
as much as I would love to help you, my friend, you know as well as I do that throwing my employer under the bus is not good for business, and you know I need to make a living myself.
Can I offer you something in exchange for your business?
If you make me a convince me roll.
Okay.
You have a convince someone?
I have lots of other things, but no convince.
Well, you're kind of trying to convince me here, so you gotta give me an anything else roll. But I will give you 2 advantage dice because he is your childhood friend.
Okay, well here's my 100 first.
Alright, well, you fail.
So now I need 2 D2s?
2 advantage. Yep, let's see if you get any advantage.
Oh!
2 advantage. Do you want to? Okay, hold on. So, do you want to use your luck first?
What am I at right now?
You'd have to
right.
use 20. You'd have to use 20.
I know, he only has. Oh yeah, you would have. No, yeah, you'd have to use 20. So
But he's
you would,
at 90.
so yes, you'd have to drop down to 70 luck.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Okay, roll me 2 setback dice.
Those are also D2s.
Yep, 2 D2s, and we'll take away 20 luck from you.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 setback, but that counteracts 1 of your advantage. So you still have 1 advantage. So he kind of goes, well, what do you have to offer me, my friend?
Protection from the Blood family, should your information provide useful.
Well, my friend, for you, I will do it. Even though it sincerely fucks with me, I cannot very well turn down an old friend.
Oh man, you
No.
kind of shitted him out of a deal because he doesn't need protection from the Blood family if he doesn't betray him.
Yeah, you're ruining his supply of income.
Well, my friend, I will tell you a little bit about the person who hired me, which was Jaeger Black. Now, what I can tell you about him, he is a very he's in his early 50s, muscular toned, white hair, cut short with a scar across his face. Black Knife has been seen in the company of Fabrica in the past recent days. And he's always accompanied by his second-in-command, Beatrix. Now, despite occasional rumors, their relationship is strictly professional, so you can't use that to your advantage. Trust me, I tried. Now, Black Knife has entered into a business arrangement with Fabrica in exchange for attaining the Red Lotus Society's formula for gunpowder. She will use it to produce weapons and sell them on the black market, and Black Knife will get a cut of all the proceeds. So, Black Knife's greed is legendary. He has been known to put himself and his gang at great risk for money, and has shown a willingness to sacrifice loyalty for a greater profit. The man will do anything. He will sell all of his children. He doesn't have any, but if he had any, he'd sell all of them for $5 if it's better than his children.
Ooh.
Now, along with that, I did know a little bit about Beatrix. Now, I know that during the daytime she prowls the tannery, keeping watch or running errands for when Black Knife sends her. But at night, she likes to sleep in a cot in one of the back rooms of the tannery. Now, she has a night hound. Not many know about this. It's a creature with glowing green eyes, roughly the size of a mastiff. Now, Eartaker's main task is to keep an eye on Idris Straussel. Idris Straussel is the man who is working on decoding the almanac. She partially acts as a bodyguard for Idris, but also as a taskmaster. More than once, she has dragged him back to the tannery in the middle of the night by the collar of his coat. Yeah, she's a bit of a slave driver when it comes to this almanac.
Bit of an ear taker.
Boo.
So they're on a time crunch, I assume, then.
Yes, they need it done very quickly, for they know that the cartels, when they figure it out, they'll be very quick to respond, which,
Thanks,
obviously,
Canyon.
with you here. I'm sorry, friend, I wish I could tell you more, but there's not much I know.
Hey, is there any way to get influence back? Don't mean it.
Yeah, remember, you get influenced by doing things over the top, amazing, something insanely funny, creative, stuff like that.
And you're telling me masturbating into an open grave onto a dead body wasn't impressive enough to get an extra influence point?
Yes.
Yes, it was, or yes, it was not?
It was not.
Damn it.
If you did it on top of a whatever it is, a carnival on a bunch of screaming fans, sure, but no, not this.
Hey, Jacques, I need to ask a favor from you.
I literally, I don't even know what. No. None.
Ain't you messed up enough, Charles Bondin?
Let's see.
thinking.
No, it's fine. Hey, Jacques. I need you.
Oh no.
Me and anything else.
Woo!
Oh no.
Okay, so
Oh god.
as you're talking, Jacques has been upstairs working his way through the handiworks, trying to keep out of sight, but also get information and see what's going on. And Rio kind of looks up, spots him, and goes, "There's a spy." Drops his hand, pulls out a flintlock pistol, points it straight up at the railings,
Okay.
and you guys have a split second to try and do something.
Can I just? All right, I'm gonna just, I guess, drop. And
I'm
try
gonna
to-
break Ryu's chair leg.
So you're just gonna kick out and break off the chair leg?
I'm gonna
Yes.
tumble. I'm gonna tumble down and just
And I
jump
have
down.
a break something skill for 80.
Okay, well give me a break something.
Yeah, I'm gonna tumble.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
just tumble out of the way.
Oh,
You're
Ian
gonna kick
fails.
it.
Okay.
You're gonna kick it and just break your shin.
And he successfully tumbles. Okay, so you fall down, tumble out the way. Ryu just fires the pistol. You barely manage to dodge out the way. It kind of like nails right into the chair you were right next to you. Ian goes to kick the chair and just stubs his toe on the table instead. And he yells, "Fuck!"
All right. I just
Shoot.
Are you gonna like yell out to Ian?
yeah. I'm just gonna. Fuck. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say?
Daniel, tell your friend to shut up.
Just. I'm just gonna say yeah. Putain. Fuck. You know, which is fuck for fucking French. Just stop shooting.
Yeah, just drop the accent. It's better. Except for Dan. Dan has to keep it.
No, Canyon, keep your accent because I googled famous French acrobats just to call you names. That's what that Charles Baldwin is. Famous French acrobat.
Yeah.
So, Ryu just kind of goes, Daniel, do you know this man?
Sadly.
Yes, he was hired to assist me in finding and recovering the almanac.
Why was he hiding up above?
We'll have
Do you not
to
trust
ask
me?
him.
Have you lost your trust in me, old friend?
This is not my doing.
Stand up, you damn bastard of a French.
Oh, that'll be you.
Yeah.
That'll be...
And I just fucking say, who the fuck are you?
I'm the man that nearly put a bullet through you.
You couldn't hit anything, even if I were standing still.
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
30. He kind of smirks. He's like, well, Daniel, I must say, you do find some men that seem to have some balls on them. And he like puts his pistol back on his side. I warn you next time, though, my aim is much better than you would believe.
If you say so. But I see you are friends with Danielle.
Yes, that's why we are having lunch together.
You never know these days.
You damn idiot. Now,
You damn bitches.
would you care to come and join us, or are you going to be a creepy bastard?
You can be a creepy bastard.
I'll sit down and order some food. And then, I'll say, so, do you know anything about this, not deceiver, this decipherer. That's it. That's the word.
The person that's working on the almanac.
Yeah.
Well, as I was telling my friend Daniel before you so rudely interrupted, the person working on it is Straussel. I do not know much about him. I saw Beatrix dragging him around a couple times, telling him to get back to work. Besides that, all I know is that he's a nobleman's son.
So, he is not always at the tannery working.
No, he doesn't seem to spend his time there very often. Only when he has to work.
Okay.
It actually seems that he tends to spend his days deciphering, but I have heard that he spends his night in poppy dens.
In what?
Poppy
Poppy
dens.
It's basically
Opium.
like a smoking place.
Gotcha.
Yeah, opium.
Gotcha.
You could probably find some spectral opium there.
Oh, alright. Well, that is good news. Then I would Probably could find him at the Shitting Hen.
Shit, man.
Well, probably. I do not spend my times there, and I'm above this.
I mean, every man has his own poison.
Yes, well, Daniel, I wish you good luck on your mission. I hope that you come out of it alive and others perhaps don't. So, is there anything else you need, old friend, or can we just retell in our stories and filling each other in on what we've been up to the past?
A little relaxation and story time sounds great to me.
I get up then and tell Dan, I see you later tonight then.
I simply nod.
Alright, and thus ends your legwork scene. Alright, so you guys can choose to go right back into legwork right now, or you can have some time to do a planning segment. Which
I mean,
It'll still take up one of our segments, though, right?
yes, we'll
It
take up
doesn't
a
matter which. Yeah.
Yep.
why don't we
Planning
do
is
leg
what
work?
we should do. Planning again.
No,
All
I
right.
think- I think we should do leg work because we should have a leg work day and night, and
Well,
then
we only have 4 total, right? So that was one of them.
3. We only have
Wait.
3.
Yeah.
We could do legwork, planning, and then the heist.
Okay, so you can do. Okay, so you can have a quick planning segment right before the heist. So you can do legwork, planning, legwork, and then the heist.
Okay, let's do that.
And then I can put in a little planning right before the heist, so we guys do have a little bit of time to put everything together.
Okay, that's fine.
So this should be a planning phase right now, then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll do a planning phase right now. All right, I will start the time. You guys go ahead, discuss everything you know, ask me any questions, and figure out what you gotta do.
Well, I'm sure most of you heard what happened to me.
Yeah. So
Hey, that's a nice new stab wound you got there.
Yes, a nice
Shut up.
one. Okay, so I got a bunch of
It's
names
not the
off
first.
of mine. I got a bunch of names off of mine. I got a ton of information, actually.
Yeah, give me all those names.
Yeah, Nico, can you help us out with the names? Because I didn't actually write them down.
Of course, I will help out. I'm here to do that. So you figured out Idris Straussel. He is a nobleman's son that is working on deciphering the almanac, and he spends his nights at poppy dens.
Edward Straussel?
Idris.
Idris.
Idris. Idris.
Beautifully done. All right, you guys know about Fabrica, who is the merchant who hired Jaeger Blackknife to get the almanac, and that she is still in good books with the family. But if the family knew that she was working with the Blood In, they'd want her dead very badly. You know about Beatrix Eartaker, the right-hand man of Jaeger Blackknife. She is always by Jaeger's side, and when she's not, she is the taskmaster of the tannery and orders around Idris. And she has a medallion that the Night Hounds come out of. You know Jaeger Blackknife with his legendary black knife. His second in command. And that's about all you know about him.
Wait, what's his first name with the cotton or the black
Ye-
knife?
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Jaeger Black. You also know about the Southtown Tannery. You know that the people that own the tannery, their parents were killed by Black Knife.
Catacomb entrances.
Yep.
Underground rooms where the work's being done.
Hey,
Which, that's what I should
told
learn
Dan
about,
the
right?
catacombs. What can you tell me about them?
Okay, well. Pull this out for you. Yeah, well. Right. Because you know your ways around catacombs and stuff like that, if you did want to spend your scene looking into the catacombs, you could probably figure out a way to work your way around. That way you don't have to go through the front doors. And with a little bit of a influence, you could probably get them to get you a safe entrance to the catacombs.
Well, I don't have any influence left.
I was gonna
'cause I
say,
used
so
it on
he
a
would
save.
have to use the team
You'd have
influence
to
in
use
order
the
to
group
use it.
influence, yeah. Which again, you guys get influence back if you do something over the top, funny, creative, or just showboat.
We each
Well-
get an influence, right? Though.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone
Um,
has their own.
Everybody
influence.
hasn't used theirs yet, just Dan, I believe. If I'm
Yep.
Yeah. Here's my thing though, is could I get safe entrance in? Because I saw Black Knife, correct? I saw Black Knife when I was with Canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw Black Knife.
Well, I can use an influence to manifest, or where is it? It's not in this one, I think.
trying to find which skill it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's in the Grave Diggers. I was looking in the Pallbearer.
I mean,
I can, I can spend an influence to obtain a corpse that looks like Black Knife to get us in.
I could just disguise one of us as Black Knife.
But
Yeah.
you'd also have to assume that Black Knife's not there.
Right, which would be bad.
Because if they see you coming in and they're like, "Hey, I got look, we have a dead Black Knife. He's upstairs. Oh fuck."
We also don't know anything about him at night. We know a lot about other people at night.
I think we should try to pressure Aegis Straussel, the stupid almanac describer. That way they can't finish describing it or deciphering it.
Hey, okay.
And we should try to take care of Beatrix before the heist.
She also sleeps in a room upstairs. So if we could get in through the catacombs, we might be able to delay an instant response from her if we did it at night.
Yeah.
Question.
Guys.
Is where the dude hangs out, wherever that is that a different district than the tannery?
Yeah. It's just a poppy den. It doesn't matter where. So if you want it, it can be in the same district or it can be in a different.
I mean,
I'd rather it be in a different district.
All right, it's in a different district.
yeah,
Because if it's in a different
son of a-
district, I can, I'm just looking at influence stuff. I can order the crown to quarantine a single district, allowing nobody in or out for 1 full day. So I can keep him out, although I don't know who else that would keep out. Because we don't know about Black Knight.
I mean, I figure I could also we could go there, get him, and be like, listen, if you don't help us, we're gonna fucking kill you.
Guys, I could poison Beatrice to make her go absolutely batshit crazy.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh, you know what? And I do have an 80% chance to intimidate somebody.
And you know who I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use my friend, Bob Evans, to deliver a drink to her.
Okay, so how about because Beatrix is probably gonna grab Idris at the Poppy Den, because if she's slave dogging them now that they know we're nearby.
Oh, that'd be great though if she left and then we closed it off.
Or trap her in there.
Or just kill her. We just fucking kill her and not trap her. Just kill her.
No, with the poisoner,
Yeah, all that.
does it actually kill people? Can I have stuff like that?
You can do multiple things.
It says it's up to you if I can kill Beatrice or not.
Yeah. During a poison scene,
Well, see, when it comes to
So
Go ahead.
the poisoner, what you can do, okay? You can create any type of concoction you want, and you can choose the end result of the poison and the delivery method. So inhaled, ingested, absorbed by touch. You have to describe at least one dangerous aspect of using it. So you can be like, I want to make a truth serum, but the issue is that whenever I use it, it makes me hallucinate, stuff like that. You have to make it dangerous for you to use, but stuff like that.
So that would be my Path of the Iron and Flame.
Yeah.
Or Dan's pocket powder.
Yeah. See, that's why I made it. His spectral opium. Yeah, he can talk to ghosts, but he has to have a drawback, which is got a little crazy.
Excuse me. Everyone else has adopted the term pocket powder.
Spectral opium.
So could I say
Which could also
kill
be...
Beatrice, but I get knocked out for the rest of the segment,
Yeah, that could be it.
Damn.
and my body is just there, and someone has to take care of me.
Yeah, you just have to deliver it to her, and she has to not-
Okay, so it does kill her.
I mean, he could make a killing poison. Yeah,
And I'm just saying that as long as he says it's okay.
it is okay. It's just gotta be hard for you to apply it to her.
Oh. Well, I was just gonna have my janitor friend deliver a drink.
Yeah, you could.
That would be sufficiently
Okay.
difficult.
Yeah, you can have this very paranoid person since she found out that someone was eavesdropping on her and Black
Canyon.
Knight, and out of nowhere a janitor brings her a drink. She's like, "Huh, I should just drink this."
Nah, man. Canyon disguises him as a waiter.
Wait, hold on. We might be able to do this because I have a distract someone skill.
Well, shit, so do I.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys want to go through with trying to do this, sure.
if
All right.
Wait.
Christ.
Wait. Okay. So I'm gonna locate Idris Straussel and Beatrice Eartaker. That's gonna be like my skills.
So that's gonna be like your goal.
And then that's gonna be my goal. That way we can like find both of them and then like use them to our advantage.
Okay, so you're gonna try and find like where they. Well, I mean, you don't really have to do that, You know where they're going to be.
Well, I know where Idris is. Like, I'm
Well,
not 100% sure about Beatrix. Like, I want to locate her, and I haven't.
Oh, well, I gave you all the information on that.
Okay.
She's taskmaster during the day, and at night she's staying next to Idris' side.
Oh, okay. So, okay. All right. I wasn't sure if like she was like always by his side, but all right.
No.
All right. So then
So
we know he's gonna be a poppy den. Yeah. I could play games. I could be a high roller at the
Canyon.
I'm guessing there's gambling. I'll disguise myself, and then I'll be a high roller at this poppy den.
Wait. The Poppy Den is what again?
It's like a smokehouse.
I'm guessing there's gambling though too.
Yeah, there can be gambling there.
Oh yeah.
There's drinking there, of course, though, right?
Yes, drinking.
All right. I'm gonna
So-
disguise that shit.
I was gonna say, Cannon disguise me. I go and try and poison Beatrice by a drinking contest.
Ooh.
Huh.
Because I have an 80% chance on outdrink someone.
I like it.
Okay. Well, since you said that, Freddy, I want you to roll me a D100 right now.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Ah, shit.
Oh.
All right. Well, you fail.
No.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. I'll just write that.
1 S100 gives nothing. 1 D100 gives
Okay.
16.
So, let's see. So we're gonna have Canyon.
I need to disguise myself because she knows what I look like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, can you only make one disguise?
No, he can. Well, he rolled a 21. I'll say 21's enough for him to make 2 disguises.
Ah,
Okay.
fucking try and make me one. Make me look...
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
make.
Wait, what should I look like, though?
You're going to a poppy den where there's some gambling.
I'll make him look like a decent,
Yeah.
gambler.
Not a thug off the streets?
No, yeah, you and I can be gamblers.
Okay.
The best thing Canyon's done with this campaign is make costumes.
And jumped out a window.
And jumped out a window.
And climbed a
As I was
building.
saying,
Yeah.
let's be fair, he climbed into the rafters. Like
So,
And then got found out
God.
and almost died.
all right.
Okay, so you're going to the poppy den. So that is going to be Jacques' scene. What's everyone else's scene going to be?
What information do we still need?
Well,
Oh, I don't know if he can tell us that.
Because we need. Because.
I can tell you based off of
We need
like,
number
what-
of guards.
I can, yeah. So you don't really know about the, guard routes, stuff like that. You know that Fabrica wants to be killed by the family. Someone could go talk to the family.
Oh, okay.
Or I could go talk to the owners of the the tannery.
Yeah, they probably hate Black Knight.
Yeah. Also, that you could go talk to the owners of the tannery.
Who is the family?
It's
The
a
tanners.
That's a gang.
it's a gang. It's a cartel.
The family's one of the gangs.
Are
They're part of the agreement, so they're on your side.
okay.
They're practically the Italian mob.
They're not represented by our characters, but they are on
No.
our side. Okay.
But they are, yes. If you were to mention that this is part of the agreement, and on top of that, that's for their well-being, they are very likely to help you.
Okay. I think I'll make that my job.
Okay,
I
so
think
Ian's.
I think I'll go speak with the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go try and get a job at the tannery, talk to the owners, show them the note, boom.
Okay, so you want to go talk to the tanners?
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Yes.
go with Daniel again to the family because I know like the higher ups.
You're gonna. Okay, so Jacques' gonna go with.
Oh.
So we
And
still
then
we
you're
need
gonna
a
go-
number of guards, Dan. So if there's any
Yeah.
way for you to get that,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So Freddy's going to the tanners.
Dan, do you know something about the catacombs?
Yeah, did I learn anything about the catacombs? from Freddy told me
Your
about them?
friend Ulysses S. Grant knows stuff about the catacombs.
Yeah, Ulysses probably knows something.
And I'm gonna go talk to my good old war buddy Ulysses.
Okay. You're gonna go talk-
He might be able to get you some troop numbers or some such.
Yeah, Ulysses knows about the catacombs. He might have.
He
seen
is a
some.
general, isn't he?
Yeah, ex-general.
I'm pretty sure he was a president at some point, but
Hey, that's a different timeline.
Tomato, tomato. That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
He's
that's a
very
different
old.
Timeline.
Okay, sounds like you guys got everything figured out.
Oh, more or
So-
less.
Okay, any last-minute questions before we go into our legwork?
Canyon, what are you doing again? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go like find Idris and try to poison Beatrix with
Yeah.
Henry.
Alright, yeah, I don't think I'll go with anyone.
Okay, so right now we have Jacques and Henry going to the Poppy Den.
Yep.
We have Daniel and Jacques going to go meet with the family. We have Henry going to go meet with the tanners. And we have Gideon going to go speak with his old friend Ulysses. That sound about right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, and so planning segment is closed, and it is time for who is going first.
I thought
Should
it
we
was
take-
who's on first, not who's going first.
Who's stepping onto their scene first?
I'll go first.
Bogey.
What's on second?
Shut up.
All right, we'll figure that out later. All right.
All right, Jacques, you arrive at the Poppy Den.
Yep. Not looking
there-
at myself.
There are many people that are, there are people at gambling tables. There's some people at like tables off to the sides. The place is very dimly lit, but there's enough for everyone to see things. You see there's a couple people over in the corner. And you can either hear them talking about spectral opium, and you can see them all just pour it into their hands, and they all just go nuts. Two of the people fall over seizing, but the other four are just like looking around, like, whoa, there's so many dead people.
Okay.
I see
How
dead
did
people.
everyone get their hands on spectral opium now?
Don't worry about it.
Thought that shit was illegal.
Okay.
That's
So I sit down at a gambling table and start playing.
Okay, you sit down at the gambling table, the guy next to you's like, hey, you want some spectral opium?
No, I only play clean.
Oh, and you see him do another one and he just falls back seizing.
And I just think to myself, easy money. I'm gonna roll 1d100 for play games.
Okay. Was that what you just did? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I'm making money.
38.
Okay. So you go, you roll. You're doing very well. Easily win the first round.
We're playing fucking Go Fish.
Now,
Okay.
Where is Beatrice in this place?
Beatrix.
Because
Is not-
I am also
do we-
there with Canyon, if you don't remember.
Yep. You can't spot her. Maybe if you were to do a case to joint.
A what?
Do you have anything on your thing that says case to joint?
I do.
Alright, roll me a case to joint.
And it was an out of 80, so
Oh,
Roll me a
Jesus.
8. You're gonna pass no matter what.
Holy critical pass. What
So you
is
can
that?
see Idris is kind of standing over this he's kind of standing over this guy who's like at a table talking to some other people, and he's like this small little guy. He looks a little wiry and tall, curly blonde hair with some stylish spectacles on, and he seems to have a permanent smirk on his face. And she seems kind of annoyed, and she's like trying to wait for this guy to like finish up his conversation.
okay. So he's talking. He's not like playing at a table.
No.
Okay.
Dude, are either of you good at talking in some way?
I mean, yes.
I can gossip with nobles.
Roll me a dumb luck, Jock.
Dumb. All right.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Canyon.
Idris, he stands up, walks over, sits down at the table where the dead guy is, kind of like pushes him to the side, takes his seat, and starts playing.
Okay, so I'm sitting next to Beatrix.
Idris.
No, you're sitting next to Idris.
Oh,
Beatrix
Idris.
is standing right behind you.
Oh, okay. So just it's cool. It's cool. Okay.
So roll me a play card
Oh, all right.
or play games.
Ooh,
Alright.
still pass. Still pass.
Oh, okay. So you actually tie with Idris.
What?
I look over at him and I'm gonna say, "You are very lucky, my friend."
Well, I come down here pretty often. I think I know my hand at stuff.
Let us.
How do you tie a
Double
go
down?
fish?
Doesn't matter. It's special. It's special.
I
OP
like
rules.
seeing a man that knows how to go his fish.
All right. All right. So like, yeah.
Maybe I could meet you out back and we could fuck.
Why is Nico typing?
Dan, you're missing your chance at sex because you didn't go with.
I say.
Hey man,
Is-
it's
Let's go
it's
again,
just the next day.
and
I emptied
If
that
you
thing.
win, you can have what you want. But if I win, I get what I want.
Interesting. I like it. And then you kind of hear Beatrix kind of like grab his shoulder.
Can I come in and distract Beatrix to somewhere else?
Sure. Go ahead, roll, because Beatrix didn't really do anything in convincing it.
Like, distract her to go sit down
See
at the
if
table
you
with
can
me.
distract her.
Nope.
Well, I have an out of 80, so...
Oh,
Okay. She kind of looks at you and she's like, "Well, I guess it's better than staying with this ass."
And all right, and so wait, and then before he hands, I hand him.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if he beats you in playing dice.
No,
Oh,
wait,
he
no, that was
fucks you.
no. Fuck off. That's what your fucking 70.
No, the
was for.
70 was if she could if she could like pull him away.
Oh,
that was
okay.
Beatrix's role, not Idris's role.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. All right,
Idris
wow.
just destroyed you in Goldfish. And he just kind of smirks, and he's just like, "It's okay. I don't actually want to have sex with you. I'm not gay."
Well, that turned out well.
I just say I'm not one to judge.
I understand, but it was a good match. I'll take it for that, buddy. Now I better go before this girl
Right.
loses her mind.
And then I say before, I say, last one, triple or nothing.
Triple.
All right.
Can you guys
Well-
convince him to stay a while?
Might as well. I can do a triple or nothing. It's not like I need the money. Ooh.
Oh no.
Damn, sir. All right. Well, you took me for all I got. Guess I gotta head home because I'm out of money.
Wait. All right. I'm gonna convince him, and say, you might not be gay, but I've got a nice lady in the back. For a friend, no problem.
What's your convince?
I don't have a convince, so I'm just gonna.
Well, anything else,
Anything?
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, can I use lie to someone?
No.
Wait.
You said you were convincing.
All right, fine.
Oh, my lord, Canyon, what are you?
Woo. Okay.
What are
like,
you made of?
You do? Wow. I can't turn down that offer, can I?
All right, I say follow me, and I don't know. I'm guessing there's private rooms here or something with a locked door.
Yeah, there's a couple private rooms.
All right, I pay for a fucking private room with a door that locks.
Okay.
And
With
I
the money you just won from Idris.
Exactly.
All right. So you're in a locked room with him.
But wait, before I go in, I make sure that can I see that maybe like Beatrix doesn't know where we're going?
I'm distracting her over with somewhere.
Yeah, actually, give me another distract roll. See if you can keep her attention.
Oh my god, he did
All
it.
right, he still has her attention completely. They're just talking.
Okay, so I
I'm just asking, what she's
I go
doing,
in,
what her
go-
life goals are.
She's talking about how she wants to kill people.
Nah, I mean, everyone wants to kill people. I'm a street thug half the time.
I go in. All right, fine. I'll take him in.
All right, you're in the locked room.
I lock it.
Wait a second, there's no girl in
No, and I fucking put a knife to his throat.
Oh. To his throat.
here. All right,
I should have gone with.
he screams.
No. And I cover and I say, "Shut the fuck up, or I'm going to kill you just where you stand." And that's
Give me well,
or intimidate or
give me a D100 again.
Wait, who?
No.
Yep.
Oh
Come
no.
on, Freddy. Give me a D100, Freddy.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
He doesn't know this. He just kind of like nods and looks at you. Now, Idris is something called a dynamic character. So when you talk to him, he does it. So in normal drama scenes, it's about dealing physical damage. In dynamic characters, it's about dealing mental damage. So you're kind of like wearing down his ability to like talk back to you, and he just kind of like nods and looks at you.
okay. And alright, so that I just press
Oh
the
my
knife
gosh.
a little further. Maybe
Oh my god, I have an idea for Canyon, but I don't know if I can say it.
Okay, you
Yeah,
press
right.
nice.
We're kind of at this.
and I
Like,
say, "I know who you work with. My friends know who you work with. And we're willing to cut you a deal."
Can I say an idea to Canyon?
Nope.
Damn it. That's why I asked before I said it.
that's what's so hard about this is when you see somebody else's strength and you're like, you have an opportunity.
Yep. And he's just like, "Yep, I know who I work for, and I'm much more scared than I am of you."
Mm.
Says to the guy with a knife to your throat.
I definitely should have been on this mission.
I knee him in the nuts.
Okay.
So, and
I want you to also roll me a setback.
a setback. Okay.
Yeah,
so
because
one-
you want to knee him in the nuts, but you have a knife to his throat.
Oh god.
Don't miss.
What's the typical thing that happens when someone gets hit in the nuts?
Oh god.
they push forward.
Oh god.
Canyon, you need to be a. Oh my.
Fuck.
That's a nice setback, huh?
All right. Can I use
Well, I don't know if
luck?
it's a
Can I
setback
use
if he
luck
kills the guy that's
to,
trying to
like-
decipher the almanac.
You cannot use luck to counteract a setback.
Oh, fuck.
So, as you hit him in the nuts, he presses his thing down. He kind of bends down, and the knife presses into his throat, and he is now gripping his throat, trying to stop himself from bleeding.
Mm.
Okay, that's fine. I tell him, if you want to live, you're going to help us. And
I don't think he's gonna answer.
when we
He can
come
nod.
for the almanac, you will help us. And I'm gonna try to save his life now, I guess.
You,
Anything else?
you better
Alright.
be really clever about how you save his. He rolled a 12 on anything else.
How are you saving this?
How do you save somebody with an open wound to the neck?
I take out my fucking matches and I like seal the wound up.
Cauterizing by matches.
And I
Cauterize his throat.
With matches.
like I just like because it didn't really like it just like I close up
Yeah.
What
Canyon?
the hell?
He
Nope. Never
kind
mind.
of looks up at you, and he pulls out a flintlock pistol
the okay,
Oh, well,
and he
that's a problem.
fires it.
that's true.
I would probably do like a roll or something.
Woo!
Because
Four.
you're gonna get fucked right here.
He shot you. You're gonna take 10 luck damage as he kind of fires it, and it just kind of like skims your arm.
Okay.
Because he was just bleeding out of his neck, so there's no way he got an accurate shot off to start.
Yeah. And with that gunshot, hey, Freddy,
Oh.
how'd you like to roll me a distract?
I already did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He knew
Okay.
that was coming, so he rolled ahead of time.
She looks around, can see where the bullet kind of went through a door, and she just sprints to the door. She knows it's locked.
All right. He shoots me. I kill him.
Okay, well, technically it's a drama scene right now, so you don't have a turn yet. After her turn, then it's your go.
Okay.
She breaks the door down perfectly fine,
Oh god.
and now she is she can see you standing over him. She can see that you just got a bullet and that you just fired a bullet, and she's got to try hitting you.
Okay.
See if she hits.
Oh,
Okay, she hits, and you're going to take 20 luck damage
good
as
lord.
she pulls out a knife, goes to stab you, and just kind of like nails you in the back of the shoulder.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So you're now down to 70 luck, and now it is a full drama scene. So
Is there any way I can run over there and help him?
Yes.
So it is your turn after it is Jacques' turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So Jacques, what are you doing?
Oh, I just
You've
fucking
done it
killed
now.
Idris.
You want to kill him or the person that can actually fight you behind you?
All right. Yeah. I guess I'll kill her first. I'll go for Beatrix.
Okay, you gotta go for Beatrix. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot her.
Oh no.
Okay.
I have a hand crossbow.
You do have a hand
You
crossbow.
have a what?
How did you sneak that in there?
It's so my hand crossbow is actually just kind of like one that lays across my forearm, and I could just shoot out.
Okay.
Like
I
vein
want
style crossbow.
Okay. Do you have a shoot someone?
Yes, I do have a shoot.
I'd say you
someone.
should.
Okay, and also give me a setback because she has her knife in your shoulder.
Okay, 1d100 and one.
Oh my god.
All right, you get it.
Oh
with
my
no
god.
setback. You turn around, shoot. It lodges into her shoulder. She kind of takes a step back as you and she kind of like just glares at you angrily and is preparing to strike at you again. But you have Mr. Henry Fletcher.
And that says damage plus 30 for hand.
Yep.
crossbow.
Don't worry. I have her. I have her sheet here. I know what her damage is.
What her damage and what her health is.
Is this me?
She's an actual character, which means you don't just instantly kill her.
I know.
Yeah, now you gotta
Is this
figure
me
out how
now?
much health she has. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna run over there
Uh-huh.
and try and stab her in the asshole with my stiletto.
Oh my lord.
Okay.
God damn it.
Give me a stab someone roll.
Oh my god, it worked.
A 4. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that much damage because it's a low roll. So yeah, you run up, stab her. It doesn't quite hit the asshole. Gets her in the butt, and she kind of turns back, sees you, and then you can just see her hand touches her neck. Her medallion.
I
grows
thought about
green.
just trying to rip that off. Damn it.
Her medallion grows green, and out of nowhere, this giant ethereal mastiff appears. Its eyes are glowing green. You can see wisps of smoke going around it with its jet black fur. And it's gonna go.
Ian, you can join a scene if with using luck.
And so it is going to turn on Freddy.
How much luck do I have? Luck check.
Everyone has 70 luck.
Holy Christ.
How much luck is it to join a scene?
20.
Wait. Oh.
Because after
So-
that, then you start taking actual damage after you run out of your 100 luck.
So this this dog is going to have a nice time biting Freddy real quick. It
Jesus.
gets you, and
Oh,
you
Jesus.
take 20 luck, which is gonna drop you down to 50,
Fucking A.
and it just jumps on top of you, knocks you to the ground, and it just digs its stone teeth into your forearm.
That's unfortunate.
And now Beatrix is gonna go after Jacques. She snaps the crossbow bolt out of her. And then she actually turns and stabs you right through the hand with it. And you're
Wait,
going,
me?
No,
No,
it's
Jacques. Jacques.
Jacques.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to take 10 luck damage, dropping you down to 60.
Okay.
And then
I need a check on the wolf. Is it a minion or is it a character?
the Night Hound is a character.
Okay, thank you.
So as this is happening, Idris gets up and just sprints for the door.
Hmm.
Can I
And yeah, he gets out and he is just straight
trip
booking.
him? I can't trip him or
Nope,
anything?
it's a drama scene, so you don't get to go.
Fuck.
He successfully just sprints out the door and he's gone. And now Jacques, it is your go.
Can I yell things during this?
If I join in, when do I get, like, if I say I want
turn
to join
order.
in, can I?
You would join in, so you would appear right now, like after he's just sprinted out.
Wait, Nico, can I like yell something to Canyon since I'm right there too?
Yeah, you can say something right now.
I would definitely. Oh shoot, this dog's on top of me. Never mind.
I would
Yeah, this
definitely
dog
like to
is
say,
nice.
"Ow, fuck, this hurts,"
Okay.
but I'll
Never
join in. I'll join.
Because
Oh,
I
in.
was gonna. I thought of something,
I'll
but
take
then
the
the
20
dog's on
luck.
top of me, so it went
So
hard.
Dan's taking the 20
So,
hit.
Gideon can he was just in the area, he was looking for some more spectral opium. And so
No, he's the distributor.
yeah, he was handing out spectral opium to people, and he can start hearing, he was in there the entire time, but he was on spectral opium, so he wasn't paying attention. And he turns up, he looks over and sees you guys in this fight. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he just kind of starts walking over. And so
Meander on over.
Gideon, you get first go.
Get the fucking dog off of me.
How about get the necklace from Beatrix?
Oh, I got first go.
Yeah, you get to go first. Everyone else is deep in fight. You're the person that can do something the fastest.
Can break something include bones?
You know what? I'll let that happen. I'll let that fly.
I'm gonna roll to break her neck.
Oh my god.
No, break her vertebrae so it paralyzes her but keeps her alive.
No, I'm gonna
No,
fucking roll
kill
to.
her. Kill her.
Do it. Give me a break something.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, she was already on the verge of death. Not gonna lie, you guys been fucking her up. Yeah. You walk up, you grab her by the neck with both your hands, you squeeze with all your might, and you can just hear. It sounds like twigs break,
Oh,
and she falls dead. As she dies, the Night Hound howls, grows to twice its size.
All right. I fucking.
no, I have an idea for this thing.
I book it after Idris.
Okay, you're gonna run after Idris. Give me a run like hell. Do you have a run like hell?
I have locate someone. So could I follow him?
Because they did lose sight of him. He made it out the door.
He is, but you're gonna have 3 setback because he's been gone for a bit.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
3
3d2.
setbacks.
Yep. Let's see what you got.
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, you kind of, you stumble out. You've completely ignored the fact that this giant mastiff is still on top of your friend. So you look out the door and you can see that he sprinted and he's still going and he's going straight to the tannery. So you know where he's going. Yeah, you got that. But there's no chance you gotta catch up to him.
Can I
So,
take a long distance shot from him?
Your
Um,
hand crossbow does not have that range with your 3 setback.
So there's no way I catch him, and there's no way I can.
There's no chance that you have any effect on Idris right now.
Guys,
Can I turn around real quick and shoot the dog?
Yeah, I'll let you, but you gotta have 3 setbacks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but it is almost 12, and Dan and I have to get up early.
Same. I have to go. I was gonna try to finish this quickly and then go to bed. All right, 15 and no setback.
Okay, yep. You turn, you shoot. The dog's still alive, but now it's staring at you.
Oh fuck.
No, you should have just left it on me. Goddamn, I had an idea.
Well, Freddy, kill it. Freddy.
Actually,
Oh yeah,
never mind.
it's your go, Freddy.
It
Okay.
just
It's still on
moved.
top of you. It's
So
just
I still have this poison with me that kills something, but makes me pass out.
Hey,
Yep.
hey, Freddy. I would like to point out what Nico just said. I just want to use this as an opportunity to reiterate what Nico said. The dog stopped biting you and looked up at Canyon.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna leave Canyon to die there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just wanted to point out. Okay, you know
Just
what?
pour this
Whatever.
shit, pour this fucking poison down its
Are you just
in
gonna,
its
like,
mouth.
Okay, so you're just gonna slam this vial of poison down its throat.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Give me
wait.
a-
I'm
give
gonna
me a-
grab a. No, never mind. I can't. Never mind.
Okay. Get
Just slam it down its throat.
right. Do you have anything that would work for this?
Freddy, do you have any weapons?
I mean, I can say this would be like a use alchemical object.
Because it is.
I
a
do have
potion.
used chemical object.
Yeah, I'd say you could do that, but you'd also have to give me a setback dice.
Fuck it, let's go for it.
All right.
Jesus. Critical.
It's out of
All right,
65.
you got it.
What about your
And
setback?
give me a setback dice.
Wait, just one?
Yep, just one. Okay, no setback. Okay.
Wow.
So you grab this vial and you just like grab this massive, pull its heads down, and you just smash this glass into its mouth. The after effects of it, your hand just like seeps down to your side and you pass out. This night hound howls and then its entire body just glows bright green and then just evaporates. And there's just spectral opium laying all around you.
Oh, man, there are some people gonna have a good time tonight.
Do I have to roll to take as much of that as I can?
Give me a D100 with 4 advantage dice.
4 advantage. Oh my.
I hope you
lord.
know I mean like take it and put it in my pockets, not like snort as much stuff. Okay.
Oh, man. I had a better idea of how I could give it to the Mastiff.
Okay, now give me a. Alright, so.
I could have given it an enema.
You get about enough to get about like 35 people completely lost.
Dan, sell that shit, make a lot of money.
No, why would he do that? We don't know how
No.
many soldiers we have to deal with still.
Oh,
That is true. You can get some soldiers high off some,
Well, no,
Maybe
because
so.
this is our last scene.
No,
Yeah.
is it really?
well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a planning scene after this, and it's the heist.
Okay.
Well, I thought we were doing other legwork scenes, but
Okay,
No,
so
this is it.
yeah.
how long is this gonna take?
Okay, no.
That's the end of that scene, unless you guys want to do any final bits inside this poppy den.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
then
so
we heal?
who else still has their...
So we have Ian's scene with the family, we have Freddy's scene at the Tamary, and we have Dan's scene with the Ulysses. We can save all this till tomorrow if you guys want to head to bed.
yeah, I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta wake up for work.
Back it up here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
wait, so it was Dan's with Ulysses.
Yep. Freddy at the Tanners,
Yeah.
and then you go into meeting with the family.
So Beatrice is dead.
Beatrix.
Right?
That reminds me, I get some heat because you did kill,
Oh shoot, you're right.
Oh yeah, that's
and you
some-
made a very thin
Well,
thing.
we
inside
kind
the
of
poppy.
started a fight at this poppy den.
You just
Yep.
got away.
Don't worry, I have plenty of heat right now.
And I probably lost 28 luck because I guess I really didn't need to be there since
Yeah,
Beatrice
okay,
was
so
almost dead.
to give you guys a recap of everyone's luck, Ian has 70, Canyon has 60, Dan has 50, and Freddy has 50.
70, and then all 50s after that?
Canyon is
No, I
60.
have 60.
Canyon has
And
60.
Idris-
and the
Idris
other two
is
have
like
50.
Terrified of Canyon because he just cut his throat open and then cauterized it with a match.
So I will tell you guys this: it requires 20 heat for me to do a major plot twist. I have over 20.
Oh god.
Just give you guys that heads up.
Okay. Because, you know, all that fuck ups.
Yeah, there's been some fun things happening here.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Yep, I will
Good
see
night,
you all
all.
tomorrow. I'll head to bed also. After I
Wait, what? When are we planning? Oh shoot!
What?
I'll have to get on Discord from my phone, I think.
Okay.
But that's all.
Good night, all.
Good night, friends.
Good night.